bet it's because this is turned all the way down. That'll do it. Do, 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 do. Nice. I did say flirting. I said it on the Discord just now, actually. You sneaky little rabbits. Ugh, good times. Well, KJ, did Son of Pot Pie get to you yet? Good morning. Happy second night of Hanukkah. Second day, I guess, of Hanukkah to everyone who celebrates. It is, let's see. I don't have anything else on the calendar besides this, so. Yeehaw. Thank you, Pingu. I don't know what we're doing today. My little thing does say Animal Crossing. Hello, hello. Incredible. Everyone share a little crime. Let me think. My little crime is... Did you guys see my hair color just change? If I, like, go in certain lighting, I guess. My little hair is doing something really kooky crazy over here. Did y'all see that? My little crime is that even though I went to sleep at like 9 p.m. last night, I was still really tired when I woke up. I'm fine now. Cute. It's a jump scare every time. Oh, that's so cute. I'm in bed right now, but my work laptop says I'm available. You're available to nap. This is bothering me. I'm going to take these down. Listen, I love when you watch stream instead of work because I love to hang out with you. Yeah. It is literally still very dark outside. The shortest day of the year is on the 21st, so it's in 2 days. So it is coming up. And then we'll be back to slowly getting back to light outside eventually. My hair changed color again. I need to figure out how to mess with the like camera settings. Because again, I think you guys have already heard me say this, but I heard someone say it on, or do it on TikTok. And I don't know how they did it. But they did it, and then they're like, they have the same camera as us. Actually, I think they have the same camera as our old one, which is not as good as this one. I wonder if I can do it while I'm on stream. I would assume it would be in tools. I don't know. Putting off my laundry to the point where I'm wearing the most mismatched outfits. My other little crime is I'm going to buy antidepressants. Listen. My real little crime is that I made Phoebe buy me this for $15. But I need it. We're going to fill it out today. Which I'm pretty excited about. We still have one Christmas gift to buy for our friend, and we cannot figure out what to get them at all. At all. And I still don't know. And then I think everything else is done. I'm waiting on one more gift for Phoebe to come in. It may not be here in time because it's from like a small shop. And I ordered it sometime last week. But if it doesn't get here in time, I mean, it's not the end of the world at all. My little crime is that I did not give a kiss before going to work. They're going to be so mad. Beeper is at their office job today. Everyone be really proud of them. I have to buy 3 more gifts. Our plan right now, so we have $2,000 in savings. And if you're at a point where you're like, that's a lot of money in savings, you're right. It is a lot of money. It's not, it's like 1 month of rent. Or like, we don't pay rent. We like technically are paying on the mortgage with Phoebe's family, but like it's 1 month of expenses. With no food or gas included. So just 1 month of just bills. And like what you should do if you're gonna quit your job is not have that much. Like it should be more. Yeah. So I think our plan right now is if we can get like $5,000 in savings, then they can quit. Or they're gonna quit. I think in April. But hello, Ash. Welcome. Groceries, we spent. So in our defense, we had not gotten real groceries in probably a month. And we went and got like a bunch of groceries the week before all of my appointments, so like a week ago. And we spent like $300. And like we don't go to a fancy grocery store. Like we're not buying anything crazy. Oh, they hate their job. They hate their job, and it would be like they would be quitting to be a full-time content creator with me. So if we can get like our goal that we'll be putting on this fun little sheet, is if we can get like a couple more like good brand deals, like we should be golden. But knock on wood. We'll see. One day. Thank you. I love it. It's made of plastic. Someone asked what Phoebe does, and I won't say the company, but we have talked about it. So Phoebe works where I used to work, depending on if you knew that or not, which is like technical support for practice management software. So if you are a doctor, you need software that keeps all of your patients like appointments and their insurance and their medical history. And so they do technical support for that. So people call and say like, hey, patient Bob Smith, I can't find any of his photos. And then Phoebe is the one who gets the call, and they're like, do you have Adobe on your computer? And they'll be like, no, it's a new computer. And they'll be like, right, so it needs Adobe to work. You have to download Adobe, essentially. We got this. So I shared it on my Instagram story yesterday. Anything like organizy, I usually do on my story. My story's never monetized, if that makes sense. My Instagram is like quite literally just for me to feel cute. I've only done one like ad on there ever, so like it's a little more like, while it's not as chaotic because like Phoebe and I share a lot of like really silly things on our Instagram, it is more like just about me, if that makes sense. The artist has the planner on Etsy. But anyway, I shared it on my Instagram story. Her name is Abby Wren. R-E-N. And it's really cute. You've got a new fan. I can't type. More things to be just about you, Morgan. You guys are so sweet. Stop. So Agender Moon, this is actually a great question. I love to pretend that I'm in a little talk show. I would say, hold on, let me do this before I forget. I'm proud of you and I love you. And it's almost Christmas, which is exciting, but also sometimes really stressful. So please either watch a lot of Christmas movies if you think that'll help, or watch no Christmas movies if you think that it would be sad if you watch them. So do what is best for you, and also drink more water, please. Okay, thank you. I would say the way that I show up for people, which is very sweet of you to say, is that I love doing this. I don't know. I feel like... So, before we ever had any followers on TikTok, or before we ever had anyone watching anything we were doing, Phoebe and I were already extremely documenting, like, everything, because we were long distance. So we have, like, 5 or 6 scrapbooks in the other room that, like, Phoebe made of every time I, like, visited them or they visited me. Because we wanted to, like, document... I don't know. I honestly, Phoebe claims it isn't this, but I knew that Phoebe and I were like gonna get married. Phoebe was the one when we had been dating like a month. Which is funny because I had never dated anyone except cis men at that point. Well, like, as far as I knew. That would change later, but it hadn't yet. Does that make sense? Um, anyway, before that, I was already on my Instagram story doing like the cleaning stories that I do sometimes. Doing like, here's like my outfit today. And like nobody was really watching it other than like people I went to high school with. And like I loved it. And it's because like I have always loved like not like influencer culture, but like I love the idea that like I don't know. I love when like I have a friend named MJ and MJ has really likes makeup. She doesn't want to be like a makeup artist. She doesn't want to like make it her job. She just genuinely really loves makeup. And so every once in a while she'll post on her story like, here's what I got at Ulta today. Like, this is why I really like this company. Blah, 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 blah. And I feel like I'm like learning more about her. I feel like I'm learning more about makeup. I don't know. And I think it's really fun. So I've always posted influencer, but hashtag joking, on my story. Anyway, all that to say, like the content that we create, the content that we make. We did a weird little outfit video yesterday. That's like not on Phoebe's For You page because Phoebe doesn't care that much about fashion. Like they like to be comfortable, they like to feel cute, but like it is nowhere near in like their top 5 things that they're thinking about. And I do. And so I was like, let's do like a little outfit video, like a get ready with me. That's like really simple. And they were like, okay, but like I don't know who's gonna watch it. And like it's doing like not super well, but like people liked it. And I was like, yeah, so like I don't know, conversations like that we have with each other about the type of content we create is because like we try to only create the type of content that we would also watch, which is funny because we watch and care about different things. So like when Phoebe does a story, it's much different than when I do the story. And I think like knowing that it would have helped me a lot to see more like fat folks and like queer folks being so like hashtag relatable influencers. Does that make sense? I think that's why I like my job so much. Yeah. Me and my boyfriend definitely together we decided to move slow. That's fair. And we've been married for 4 months. I knew I wanted to be engaged for a long time, which I've talked about before. So we were actually engaged for a year, but we were supposed to be engaged for 2 years. But we got courthouse, like, married. It wasn't at the courthouse. We, like, filled out the paperwork. We were technically married at what took the place of the Overlook Hotel. What the Overlook Hotel was filmed at from The Shining. First date being 3 days long is queer culture. Oh my god, I also broke one of my nails. You can't really tell. It's like barely broken. Let's see if I go like this. Can you tell? Oh, for a second you could. Please focus on my weird little fingy. Okay, well, whatever. You get it. Mostly wait till we know where I work after I get my PhD. Yeah. Our first date was basically moving in. That's what it's like. I love getting my nails done. I love it so much. I get mine done, if you're in Salem, by Elise Beauty. She is raising her prices. She should. Because, like, for an entire set with, like, a full-on manicure plus, like, little designs that she paints by hand on my nails, she was only charging, like, $83 or something. That's way too little. She spent, like, 3 hours with me. I miss the food in Alabama a lot. So much. I worked at a restaurant where I love like basically everything on the menu, and I dream about it at least once a week. I miss the food a lot. I I miss my friends, but like since the last time I saw most of my friends, like none of them were married and none of them had kids, and now like all of them have those things. Not that that makes them different necessarily, but it does like what I wish I could do is like for one night go back in time to me being like 23 with all of my other like 23-year-old friends at the beach drunk on a Monday. That's what I miss. I do think that we'll probably, whenever we do get pregnant, like have a baby shower in Alabama or Florida, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I think it'd be fun. My sister-in-law still lives in Alabama, and she would probably host one. Yeah. Not that I wouldn't enjoy like a nice dinner with all those friends. But like the nostalgia of being like 21. In the other country, went to a little wine tasting date and maybe got a little roasty toasty and it'd be cool if we got married. Thanks. I think I could be a newscaster. Except I can't read. They would be like, why did you say flimflob? And I'd be like, that's what the prompter said. And they'd be like, the prompter did not say flimflob. That's not a word. We wouldn't type that. And I'd be like, well, that's what I read. So, I used to have a really thick accent. I worked on it, so I don't have it anymore. The news would be so much more fun. They'd have to, like, a la, like, the Lea Michele memes, they'd have to put pictures. And then maybe I could understand them. I'm also not great at reading out new words. You know how that's, like, a skill that you develop in, like, the second grade? Where they're like, sound it out. I don't have that skill. I would say that. I don't talk to anyone in my family, like, really. I talk to my, like, siblings a lot. That's kind of it. And my siblings, I feel like their accent's not that thick, so it doesn't bother me that much. When I talk to my grandma, which doesn't happen super often, but when it does, I do feel like I have an accent talking to her. But I don't feel like it, like, sticks, really. But I am thinking about it kind of a lot. Not near as much anymore. But nice. Thank you so much, Dorian. The amount of times I say a new word wrong is a lot of times. That's why I can't read books out loud. I've never been able to read books out loud very well. Good morning, Morgan Stream Friends. I read it as Stream Friends, and I was like, why would I stream Friends? I mean, I enjoy Friends, but like, who's advertising for Friends right now? The TV show, but you meant actual Friends. My sentiment comes out when I'm angry. It's mostly when I'm really tired. It would also be when I drank, but I don't really drink anymore. There's a video. I should find it and get Phoebe to clip it into a TikTok. There's a video of me getting skates on Christmas where I'm like, oh my God, skating's my favorite thing to do. And I'm like 8. And our friend Hannah saw it with me when I was like watching my home videos. And she was like, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I was like, that's just what I sounded like. That's what everyone sounds like. I'm super Canadian when I'm drunk. So you're like really polite and paying for everyone's healthcare. When I talk to my mom and other people with Texan accents, I think the other thing that I do, I take it back. There is one other thing that I really miss about Alabama, and it is the service at restaurants. So where I'm from, like people take being a server really seriously. So like, let's say you sit down at a restaurant and then like your server comes over and they're like, hi, I'm Brian. I'm going to be taking care of you. Can I start you off with one of our delicious pina coladas? They're homemade. We crush the coconuts ourselves, or possibly like maybe something a little more subtle, like a glass of wine or maybe just sweet tea. And then like they wait and then you order and then they bring them back and they're like, okay guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the specials. So for our special appetizer today, we actually have something that we don't normally have, which is blah 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 blah. And like they check on you a lot, and they're like making weird like little jokes with you, and like I don't know, and they do not fucking do that here. And I wouldn't say it pisses me off, but like the reason I love going out to eat is like because of I don't know, like I like being like waited on. And not in like a like I'm better than you way, but in like a it's like a fun experience. And like it is not fucking like that here at all. So like we went to eat at a restaurant in Ashland and the person maybe said like 6 words to us. And like our food came out right and our drinks didn't go empty. But like I feel like I'm like pissing them off by being there. And like and it's everyone. I don't know what we're doing. I think we're just talking today. I don't have anything to say. Um, I feel like when servers are too social and polite, it makes me feel worse about my bad, anxious social skills. I was an incredible server. I was an incredible server, first of all. They don't care about hospitality. I miss like I know how Southern hospitality is like fake, okay? I don't care. I do miss it a lot. I'll be like, so like every time we're in like Seattle or like another place, they have a restaurant here that's like a chain, but it's only I don't know if it goes as far as California, but I know it's here in Washington called McMenamins, and it's like an O'Charlie's or like a Ruby Tuesday, like it's like different American food, whatever. And it's like the worst service, and Phoebe's always like, I don't feel like the service is bad, and I'm always like, it takes 30 minutes for your food to get here, which is fine. But like that you don't see your server during that entire 30 minutes. So they bring you your water and then get your order and then you won't see them again until your food gets there. And where I'm from, like we were taught to check on our tables like every 10 minutes or so just to be like, "Hey, do you guys need anything else? Like, do you want some crackers while you're waiting? Do you want to order an appetizer?" Like, do you think service in Alabama are as I don't know what that word means. I don't know because I don't know what that word means. But um I don't know. I loved taking tables of color as a server. There are servers who literally won't wait on like as if they can help it, wait on people of color. There are racist people everywhere. Um but there was only like one person like that where I worked. But my best table I've ever had was like this very, very sweet black family. And it was like my second week serving, and they were like so incredible. Now, I will say where I am from, there are rude people no matter what. So I wouldn't say like across the table like all people are I'm talking about serving. But like that all people who I don't know are in a Mardi Gras society or whatever are nice, or like all people who I wouldn't say that about any group of people. Because I've had like good and bad tables of all backgrounds. Yeah, since the business isn't refusing them, it's not illegal. Now they like if it's a really busy thing, like they would have to obviously take whoever said that. But there's one person that I used to work with who was like, "Oh no, they're not going to tip me, so I'm not going to take them." And I was like, I've had all kinds of people not tip me. I didn't at all feel like there was like a theme, but I can't speak for them. I can only speak for me. I took anyone they threw at me, and I made really good money. During the summer at that job, sometimes like I would make $1,000 a week in tips, because it was like a restaurant that was like right on the water, and so people who were visiting would like always want to sit by the water. I don't know. I loved it. We try not to make eye contact with anyone, buses or worse. You just tap your card. Most people don't even thank the driver. I don't speak for the brand or the company or the other people who work there. I can only speak for me. The best table I ever had was a lovely black family. I hope they're having the best fucking day. The dad left me like $60 on their like $60 tip. You can sue individuals here for that, but we're tender. They should be so lucky. I would be so annoyed by summer coming that often. Listen, I miss it so much. I don't know. I just feel like the reason I love going out to eat, the reason I think of it as like a treat and an experience and like a lot of fun is because like the server is like taking care of you. I don't want to have to ask for anything. I'm like, not, I don't want to have to ask for anything, but like, I don't want to have to like flag anyone down to be like, hey, like, I'm also like incredibly thirsty all the time. Okay. We know that about me. So like here, I will like super often be like, can I get 2 waters? Because they don't fucking come check on you to see if you need more water. Oh, thanks. It's actually like hot pink. You can't really tell on stream. But it's Iroh's like neon pink. I am an extrovert. And like that's why it doesn't bother Phoebe at all. When we went to eat in Alabama, they would be like, they're talking so much. And I was like, yes. Thank God. I want the server to feel like my friend. And it's not, they don't do anything like that here. So I can't, it's not that the servers are bad out here, but they are different. And I really miss like extroverted servers. My best friend and I have tipped $20 on a $30 meal. I would usually tip like $20 if I could at places like Waffle House where like your entire bill's like $8. So percentage wise, that's probably the best I've ever done. If you've ever been a server, you're always going to be better to servers. No, exactly. They don't have sweet tea at most restaurants here, though, so I can't get it. Oh, my God. They also, if you've heard me complain about this before, sorry, but, like, it was true in Ashland. It's true anywhere we go. I don't know what it is. I do know what it is. It's because it's cold outside. But they don't put ice in your drinks out here. Hardly ever. And people who live in Portland will be like, yes, they do. And they're thinking of the 2 restaurants that they must go to. Yes. They do not put ice in the drinks. We went to Ashland, and it's because they'll put a restaurant just about anywhere out here. They'll be like, this used to be a post office. Now it's a restaurant. We have 1 sink for the whole restaurant. That's why we can't have ice. There's only 1 water hookup. Ice is a second snack. It's so stressful. I'll send you some Milo stat. They don't put ice in it. We went to a restaurant in Ashland, and it was like a normal restaurant. I would say like a meal there is like $20. No ice. They had ice at the bar so we could ask for ice. Listen, are you outside of the U.S.? That's what I've also heard. If you are outside of the U.S., people are like, yeah, they don't put ice in drinks other places. It's the real reason I haven't visited 7. Because they're not going to put ice in any of my drinks. It definitely has a lot wrong, but the service is so nice. And the food is so good. Yes! Thanks so much, Questionably Sticky. Love your name. Bring your own. I'll be like, hello, I'm here to visit all of Europe. And they'll be like, ma'am, what's in your bag? And I'll be like, just some ice cube trays. For the ice cubes I need to carry around. Getting a lukewarm Coke would send me to the moon. Well, so Phoebe and other people who live here are like, no, it's cold because it comes from the little spigot. And I'm like, it's not cold enough. Also, like, I don't know how to explain this. I love how Morg has a different reason for not going to the UK every stream. It's never, I don't have a real passport. It's never, it takes $3,000 just to get a flight. Those are not my reasons for not going, okay? No, I love iced coffee. Have they considered I just like ice? I do just like ice. I like ice. I like the space it gives me in my drink. I feel like, this is hard to explain, but I feel like when they give me water with no ice at a restaurant, I feel like I'm more likely to spill it. If you ever want to giggle, go through TSA's list of approved and unapproved things to have in an airport. How do these queers in these places get their iced coffees? They drink hot coffees across the way, I think. I know. That's the thing. I need to find a better way to say it, Fox and Mouse. But it's because, like, what I mean is I have the passport card. And in the US, what that means is I can drive or take a boat to Canada or Mexico. I wouldn't be able to fly to Canada with it, as far as I understand it. Like, you have to have a passport book to do that. You have to have a passport book to fly to any other country, and I don't have that. How can I live, laugh, love with hot coffee? Truly. Iced coffee is kind of seasonal in the UK, but little gays have our fair share of it. That's the other thing. I'm gonna have to, like, how many groceries can I bring on a plane? I'm, like, flying to visit Seven for the first time. I've got, like, two jugs of Oregon chai. Just a bunch of empty ice cube trays. And I'm on my way. I feel like, I don't know. I definitely think we're gonna visit Seven eventually. We've always wanted to go over there anyway. I feel like I'll have to keep a list of all the culture shock things. I feel like it's gonna be weird to not tip. I think I'll probably feel so bad about it I'll throw up. And I'm not kidding. Ghost Boy, that's what I do. Right now I have a bottled water in case I get really thirsty, but my tumbler's in the other room. The worst thing was no good pickles and no good straws. Just take 63-ounce bottles of chai. Me putting extra ice in my water this morning after this conversation. Tried to tip in Australia. They kept bringing it back. Ugh. I will feel too bad. I'll cry. I'll be like, please take this $5. Just a little bit, please. I usually get ice drinks wherever we're driving somewhere because I overheat so easily. Same. Paper straws are a crime. I would rather have no straw over paper straws for the most part. I could use my Cadence containers for chai. They have bigger ones, I think, now. So maybe I'll buy bigger ones. My wife says it can come off as offensive, so I settled. Please, I'm a very anxious American. You know, like, people who have service dogs, and they'll put, like, you know, like, please don't pet, and on the other side it says, like, I'm anxious, or something like that. I'm gonna get a vest like that to go abroad. And I'll be like, anxious American, please just let me give you money. I will throw up if I don't leave you money right now. We were not allowed to take tips or we got in trouble. What if I'd be like, which Vespa is yours outside? Which one of these Vespas is yours? I'm going to leave money in the... Do they have a little, like, glove compartment in a Vespa? I'm going to lift up the seat and put a little money in it. I'm going to Ireland after Christmas to study abroad and I'm nervous. I'm so jealous. If they don't, they should. Alice, it sounds like you should get a little vest that says, I'm nervous. I'll be like, extroverted, annoying American. Will probably want to give you money, though. I always pack a straw when I go to campus. I packed my glass straws for the cruise, and it was the smartest thing I did. Tipping there is considered an insult, like they don't get paid enough. I could not afford a Vespa on my no-tip existence. Truly. I need a nervous collar like they have for doggos. Exactly. Oh no, Kay. You know what, Kay? Do you have a fever today? Maybe it's the perfect day to have a fever. Printing cards in whatever language that I'm allergic to shellfish. That's a smart idea. I've always wanted to go to Ireland. I can't go to Ireland without Phoebe because I will never come back. I'll be like, sorry, I have a new redheaded husband. He has a fun little accent. I'm just kidding. If Phoebe's watching, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Actually, don't. I'm finally feeling better, but I still can't speak. I'm sorry. I will speak for you. I'll do your part of the conversation. So as soon as I said I came, I got anxious. I left. So true. I haven't been to Spencer's in so long. I had no idea they were still open. I really miss going to the mall. Do you guys remember when going to the mall was like an event? You'd be like, yeah, I think on Saturday, me and Jenna are going to the mall. And you'd just like walk around the mall, and that was like what you did that day. I went to Italy when I was 2, and all I remember is the playground. Sarah, that could have been your opportunity to have a little Italian husband. You should have developed the ability to speak, and then have it be speaking in Italian, and then met another 2-year-old and kept in touch. Our mall had the early morning power walkers. Yes. The mall's always been expensive, but it's really gotten out of hand. We have 2 Spencers in my area, and I don't get it. What do you need 2 for? I was the kid whose parents didn't let them leave the house. I wasn't allowed to go most places by myself. I was allowed to go to the mall because I wasn't really by myself. My mom would just be at a different part of the mall. I used to work at the mall. Did you really, SP Burks? I wanted to work at the mall so bad. Blake worked at the mall for a long time. I wasn't allowed to do that as a teen. I love the mall. I forgot about Delia's. Are they still around? Are they still open? I bought so many things from Delia's. They're not. Boo. No, if you type in Delia's, it pulls up Dolls Kill. The way I was obsessed with Delia's. Yeah, I think Dolls Kill must have bought it, if that's what comes up. Delia's by Dolls Kill is what comes up. I worked in the store right across from where they put Santa, and it was magical. I wanted to work at Hot Topic. I also really wanted to work at Abercrombie, as we all did. Sweet Pea meet up at the mall when... there is a documentary if you're interested. It's not like true crime. It's true crime in the way that we say true, like, you know, that we committed a little crime. There is actual crime as well, but there's not like murder. But there's a Abercrombie documentary on Netflix. I think it's called White Hot. Laura Kate, it might be interesting to you. It's like all these people who were like hired to be in the Abercrombie commercials. And then people who actually work there. It's a lot of people of color, excuse me, being like, yeah, they fired me. But, well, they didn't technically fire me. They just stopped scheduling me and said I didn't have the look because the look was white. And I was like, oh my God, they're so right. Our Abercrombie definitely only hired white people, but I thought it was way more about them being skinny. But that's because I have white privilege, so I didn't think about it. Why was that store the darkest place on earth? Listen, it'll tell you in the documentary, Corky. But the documentary beat me to it. So true. The VeggieTales was animated in an office that was inside of a mall in the 2000s. What? You owe me a Coke now, with or without ice. If you say without ice, you're a bananas person. You're a person who instead of brains has bananas. You have to come up with a flashlight to even shop. There was like one summer that I could fit into Abercrombie clothes. And I had like 2 shirts from there. And I thought I was the shit. I was like, this is it. I've peaked. A rehearsal space in the mall? I'm trying to think of the weirdest thing we had in the mall, in our mall. There was a guy who sold axolotls there. Definitely, I don't think legally. He was shut down pretty quickly. Axolotls. Why? What do you call them? Don't forget Hollister, aka Baby Abercrombie. Yeah. Rational voice, bananas. I wish I was joking. I love it here. The beeping of the massage chair work. I can picture it right now in my head. We had a yellow rat bastard for maybe a month, and let me tell you, 18-year-old Dorian was obsessed. Ghost Boy, once you... An axolotl. It's like a... Is it a fish? I think it's an amphibian. Let me pull up an axolotl. Oh, I have no idea if I can spell it. There we go. This is an axolotl. Yeah, salamander, close related to the tiger salamander. They look like this. They do look like a Pokemon. The guy selling them at the store, at the mall, was like, yeah, this is like a dinosaur. They should not be being sold at the mall. That was, in fact, the crime he was committing. I don't know where he got, like, 30 axolotls to just sell. He wasn't in a storefront. He was in, like, those little, like, booths that were, like, in the mall when you, like, walk by. Like, here's a store, there's, like, booths in the middle. A kiosk. Yes. He's just like me for real. This little crap was trafficking exotic animals. We didn't have anyone selling sugar gliders at the mall. But I have seen people, we had someone sell them at the flea market every weekend. Yeah, where they try to straighten your hair. Yeah. I always felt bad when I didn't stop. Selling turtles at the airport? Who's selling turtles at the airport? What kind of experience are you guys living? Capitalism is a crime. What is going on in America? So true. You're right. What is going on in America? Pendle, I hate to tell you this. It may not be true now, but you could also buy guns at the mall. We won't talk about it for a long time because that's clearly stressful, but... The mall people are obsessed with hair straightening and massages. They also did eyebrow threading. Pet shops are shady in the UK, but I don't think we have airport turtles. You still can in Texas. Yeah, you can definitely still buy them at most Walmarts. You can't buy them at a Walmart here, I don't think. My high school boyfriend bought me an iguana from a flea market, but it died on the way home. Oh my god, rip. Sorry to that iguana. You know what? I bet you made his last couple minutes great, though. It seems like you have a big heart. I know we've never met, but I think so. You could buy guns most places. Then I moved to Vermont, and they just had guns in Walmart. Yeah. Was a lady trying to sell you a bathroom makeover? A bathroom makeover? You saved him from that dude's trench coat pocket. They don't have them at Walmart near me, but they sold them at the Walmart where I went to college. I have no idea what you're talking about with the bath fitter ladies. I got my cat from a dumpster outside a pie shop I worked at. People who spend, like, a lot of money... First of all, I'm not a cat person anyway. I'm not an animal person. But some people will be like, yes. Y'all know that episode of Friends? Rachel gets, like, a hairless cat, and she's like, yes, she was $2,000. And then Joey says, did you know that you could get 2,000 regular cats with that kind of money? That's how I feel. People will be like, my dog was $4,000. And I'll be like, a boutique dog? That's so fancy. You know what? If we have to do IVF, that's how I'm going to introduce my baby. I'll be like, this is my $54,000 baby. He was made in a lab. My cat was $15. Designer baby. I'd like to be clear. If you spent $4,000 on a dog, I don't care. It's your money. Do what you want to do. But it is funny because people will be like, my dog was made in a lab. And I'll be like, they got dogs in the trash for free. They got a dog just living in a Walmart parking lot. My cat was free. They said, please take him. My designer Gucci baby. I stole my dog from an animal hoarder. And now you're just an animal lover. But all his things cost 1K easily. That's true. They do come with a lot of accessories. Well, they don't come with them. That's the problem. They just be giving cats out. I'm always like, do you not know? Oh my God. I think I'm going to do a poll. Let me explain the choices and the question. Thank you. So here's, oh my, so God. Art, I can't believe they let you say that. Oh. I don't know how she's still here, but she's clearly heartbroken. That's so sad. Okay, here's a question that I have. Automa did just say pussy away. Go right ahead. Okay, anyway, here's the question. So, where I'm from, Mobile, Alabama, this is like a thing people might say to a person, and I am going to say woman and man. Please know that I know there's a pussy line. That anyone can get pregnant and anyone can get someone pregnant, okay? But this is for the conciseness of the story. Let's say that a woman is like, oh yeah, I'm pregnant with my 5th baby. Our oldest kid right now is 6. The person that they are telling that information to could say, 1, do you not know how that happens? Or 2, does your husband not have any hobbies? And it's like a thing that people say. And I told Phoebe that, and they were like, that is so rude. And they're right, it is rude. But it is a thing people say. Like where I'm from, like not just my mom who was rude, but like other people who are typically not rude will be like, do you guys not know how it happens? Because they're like, no one would have 5 children under 5 or under 6 if they don't know how. That is the joke, that you're doing something not very smart. Or they'll be like, your husband needs a hobby, meaning your husband must have no hobby, and so instead he boinks you, and that's how you're getting pregnant so much. It's like Southern style rude. I had no idea it was like a thing only people said, but it is rude. Anyway. Was there nothing good on TV? I have heard that one. Hello, Socially Net. We're talking about rude things people have said. Do you know the laws have passed? Referring to the contraception laws passed in Ireland. Well, it's good to know it's not just a Southern thing. It's like bless your heart derogatory. I normally say bless their heart. It's not really derogatory. It is like, I feel bad for them. It's not that I don't like them, though. But sometimes I do mean that I don't like them. Sometimes I say bless their heart, and I mean they got what was coming, you know? People say that here, but I don't think to each other's faces. Depending on how you say it. I honestly say, I do say it like /positive way more often than I say it /negative. But where I'm from, I do think more people probably say it /negative. I saw Leslie Jordan live in 2011. Your poor dad. I have 7 sisters and we always got your poor dad. Your dad, King Triton? King of the Sea? How would they feel bad for him? No, yeah, I do use it with like all positive. There's a couple of mom's church that people say don't know how to have natural family planning because they have like 6 kids, but they got it right on the money each time. They won a whole soccer team is what people say also. Yeah. People also like, let's say that you're pregnant with your 5th boy. People will be like, when are you going to try for a girl? And like your 5th boy hasn't even been born yet. Your dad, King Triton? Yeah. I just got a lot of fake smiles and slow nods, which is if you have nothing nice to say, I guess. People are just kind of rude sometimes where I'm from. Sometimes they're nice, but they come off as rude also. Yeah, that's probably true everywhere, I guess. So and so wants a whole type of sport team. Yeah. Can't believe you're doxing Hobbit Corey for living in the sea. New York is so mean but so clever. Dorian, are you in New York? Say psych right now. If I've said that before, I'm sorry. Don't look at my location. Right now, I'm not. Good. I wouldn't want you doxing yourself on stream. As long as I don't have to be Ariel, I'm fine. Every time we watch any version of The Little Mermaid, we're always like, this girly pop. And like, God bless her, you know? I get it. But also, I'll be like, Ariel, you can have any man under the sea. And she's like, that is not enough. Teehee. I would like this boy I've never spoken to. Teehee. My mom's from New York, but I grew up in the South. And I've always felt like I had to apologize for her attitude. I would too. You know, I only have 3 children because I can read a calendar. She literally does not have a complete prefrontal cortex. So you can't bully her, but it is true. She's 16. I'm 16 years old. I'm not a child. If someone said I'm 22, I would be like, okay, you're a tiny baby. You're a small baby. For me to think you're not a baby, you have to be emancipated, like Drew Barrymore. So if you were never emancipated, we're all just children. Sorry. That was a joke. I'd like to be clear. I'd like to be clear to Twitch.tv that was a joke. I am joking. Me, 22. I am tiny baby. Phoebe and I have been saying I'm the rich baby, and it's from a TikTok that I don't even think really went viral. Let me look. Currently 6 girl grandkids, and they'll all make a giant deal about it either way. That is so fair. I am 33, but I am baby. What if I was a ward of the state? Like Sweeney Todd? Oh, wait, no. She's a ward of that horrible man. That's just the only time I ever hear anyone say ward. Oh, it's a new week. Did anyone watch Spirited on Apple TV last week? I listened to the soundtrack on the way home yesterday. Oh, man. No, I gotta find the rich baby. Spirited on Apple TV is so good. It's my new favorite Christmas movie besides Muppet Christmas Carol. Nobody has Apple TV. You have to either find someone who has it or sign up for or find it another way online if you know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. White Christmas is really good. Listen, it was horny. Not because the actual content was horny. Ooh. The one with what's the name? It's got Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. And literally, Phoebe was like, this has changed Will Ferrell in my mind. Because they don't really like him. It's live action. Let me pull it up. Let's watch the whole movie right now. I'm kidding. Twitch.tv. It's a joke. I'm just joking. But we can watch the trailer, I think. Nurse Paige, celebrity in the chat. This is like what it looks like. I don't want to give away all of it. I'm going to play the trailer. If you don't want to be spoiled, come back in 5 minutes. Okay, is everyone ready? It does have Patrick Page, who plays Hades in Hadestown. Can y'all hear it?
If you would just let me get this out. So out of all the people on the planet, murderers, people who do gender reveal parties, I'm the guy you're gonna haunt. You know what? Forget it.
Listen, it's really good.
I told you, the guy is a level 20 pain in the Dickens. Come on, I can take this guy.
I'm your ghost of Christmas present.
La 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 la. I'm not watching your dramatic re-encrapment.
Hey, I'm haunting you. You can't just run away from me when I'm haunting you. Hello?
I believe he can be a positive force for mankind.
And he's got his hands all over everything.
Yeah, I wish. Maud, are you texting HR? No.
People don't change.
We got a runner! That's just fun to watch. I'm here to change him to being a more positive force for humanity. Clint. Yeah.
Listen, it's really
Shot
good.
yourself into these pictures of my executive VP.
I don't think so.
Oh, you want that.
What I want is for you to shut up and let me do my job.
Listen, it is a lot. It doesn't go the direction you think it's gonna go, and that's all I'll say.
This is where real change begins.
It is Octavia Spencer. She sings.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's definitely... No, he's fine.
He's good.
Well,
Well,
none of us
squirrely.
are real anyway.
Okay, listen. It's so good. It's so good. It's so camp. It's written, the music is written by Pasek and Paul, who did The Greatest Showman, La La Land, Dear Evan Hansen. It's so good. I'm gonna watch it again today, probably, when I get off stream. It's really good. It is Pasek and Paul. Listen, when you listen to, like, two of the songs, you can definitely hear, like, Greatest Showman. For sure. You can hear it. I don't mind. Could I watch it with my parents? You did say it was horny. There's nothing... I haven't seen Schmigadoon, because I don't really have Apple TV. Phoebe's parents do. I know Aaron Tveit's in it. I know. I haven't watched it because I can't, like, when am I gonna... I don't have time to ever watch, like, a whole show by myself, and Phoebe is not gonna want to watch it. We watched it with our parents, with Phoebe's parents, and it was fine. I need you to know, though, like, Dorian, come over. If you get a flight right now, you'll be here in plenty of time for Christmas. It's really good. Aaron Tveit is, daddy. He's so handsome. So talented. I wish I had a ticket to New York to see him in Moulin Rouge, but I don't. I'm literally in driving distance. I'll be there in like 6 days. He honky. He do be. You're so true. Please read Does the Dog Die for Christmas? No. No, because it'll give away stuff. I got to see him in Moulin Rouge when it came out in Boston. Ghost Boy. Change your name to Ghost Man, because that would really send me into adulthood. I am so stealing, he honky. Oh, sorry, White Christmas. Yes, sorry. Everyone got me distracted. Let me pull up my pants here. It was good. So so if you've never seen White Christmas, there's like 4 main people. They're Bob and Phil, who are like a little like singing comedy duo. And then 2 sisters named Betty and Judy. And Bob ends up with Betty and Phil ends up with Judy. It's from the 50s. It's easily from the 50s, like, if you can tell. But one of them is George Clooney's mom. Is that true? Or grandmother. Probably his mom, right? Based on his age. It is really cute. So the person who played Betty in the production that we saw was probably like a size 14, if I had to guess. Maybe 12 or 14. So she was like mid-size. She was so fucking hot. She had literally no fucking right to be that hot. She stepped out, and I was like, who invited Jessica fucking Rabbit? Because she looks incredible. She was so hot. And it's not the other girl's fault, but in comparison, the other one just didn't look like that at all. She was very, very small. She looked like this. And she was beautiful, but it wasn't her fault. If your sister is Jessica Rabbit, everyone's going to be like Jessica Rabbit's sister. No one's going to remember your name. 7, I'm glad that you're here just in time
Hello, good morning.
for the horniness take on White Christmas. Betty was incredible. She was by far the best performer. Like, incredible voice. Again, very, very sexy. Love that for her. The actress was probably like 26, if I had to guess. And the person that she ends up with, the actor who played Bob. God damn, I just looked her up. 7, you're just in time for Hot Christmas. The actor who played the person she ends up with, I think was like 40. And maybe not. Maybe he just like was really sleepy and he needs to take a little rest. But based on the way he looked, I think he was literally like 40. Horny Christmas. Which again, like she sounded like she was 18. But I was like, okay. And then the other couple, it wasn't community theater. It's paid theater. It wasn't a tour. So Shark Dad, well, I forgot where you are. You might already know this. But this was not a thing that happens where I'm from. But in Oregon, there's like a couple of different places where it's like a step between community theater and like touring paid theater, where there's like community theater they'll pay you for. But modern movies with a 19-year-old and a crusty old dude end up together. Yeah, no, literally. Now I will say, I thought they had really good, like producing. Yeah, it's like you're part of a company. I guess maybe regional? I don't know. Doesn't matter. They get paid. I don't know how much. I'm sure not enough to, like, pay their bills. But they get paid a little bit. So apparently this show was cast in, like, 2019. Before the pandemic. And now they're just now being able to put it on because of all the different things. So, yeah. So they were getting paid. So the other couple, Judy and Phil, Kellen, people told us that, but yeah, it didn't have that in the one that we saw. Now, I don't know if they just took it out or if it was never in the musical to begin with. But yeah, it was really good. The other couple, Judy and Phil, Judy is like supposed to be the younger sister. She's very small. Oh, the musical was written in 2008 with no minstrel show. Heard. Thank you. I'm always in the pit and just assume people were always paid unless it was like a high school. No, baby, they do not pay you for community theater. In fact, you usually pay to be in it because you usually have to pay for like some part of your costume or something. At least where I'm from. But yeah. And yeah, I don't know how much they're getting paid. I'm sure not enough. But it was really good. Judy was supposed to be the younger sister. I would say that actress was anywhere between like 28 and like 40. And then the person that she was like dancing and smooching and kissing, I do think the actual actor is probably like 25, but he could easily be like 19. And I know that he's not because we like looked him up on Instagram. So I know he has definitely like been out of high school for like 4 years, at least. But, so I just thought that was kind of funny. But the reason that they had the 40-year-old man and the very, very hot 28-year-old together is because they were clearly they were the best ones. So they both got cast. And, like, they have way more songs. But I have not seen the film. I haven't seen the film because everyone says it's kind of boring. And, like, as a musical theater lover, I might get hate for this, but I really don't like old theater that much. So, like, for instance, in White Christmas, The two main characters, Bob and Betty, have had like maybe 30 lines of dialogue each to each other. And then he sings a song about being in love with her. And I was like, you don't love her. You don't know her. And it's because it was written in the 50s before like women were allowed to have personalities. But I was like, you don't even know this girl. You don't know her. You are not in love with her. You can think she's pretty. But he was like, I've never been so in love. And I was like, yeah, you just said you've never had a girlfriend. So, of course, it's maybe my favorite musical ever, and I'm not a big musical person. Okay, Kay, have you seen Spirited on Apple TV? They should be paying me. I talk about this musical so much. Bob is the original Awuga. That cannot be true. Oh, I'm sorry. You're saying, I see what you're saying. But anyway, and I was like, okay. The middle of the movie White Christmas is a snooze fest. Well, eating those Queen Anne cherries, oh, I love It's a Wonderful Life. Phoebe doesn't like it, and that's so fair. It is like 3 hours long and a bummer. But I really love It's a Wonderful Life. But anyway, so there was that. Then on top of that, the company, there was only one black girl who, by the way, no exaggeration, was the cutest. Like, her face was like a perfect little circle. Her nose was like a little button nose. Her eyes, giant. She looked like a cartoon drawing of the most adorable person you've ever seen. And I was like, get this girl out of here. She's so cute. She's just a star. And then everyone else was like thin and blonde for the most part. Now, the tap dancing, incredible. I would have actually paid the money just to see everybody tap dance for 3 hours. The pictures of the cast are on the website. Let's look. Let's see. Ha ha ha. Perfect. They're in alphabetical order. Hold on. Let me find the girly pop. Hey, she's not on here. Okay, rude. Okay, let's see. That's Judy. So this is the one. You can't tell. What I want is their Instagrams. I'm on the wrong year. Oh, you're so true. There we go. That makes more sense. Okay, look at her. Look at her little nose. I love her. Gabrielle Smith, I hope you're having the best day. She's so freaking cute. This is the one who looks 19. Doesn't he? I know he's not. But doesn't he look? But see, he's been in a bunch of things. This is the one who was the sexy one. And I love her. I loved all of them. She was amazing. He did great. Everybody did a great job. There's also, and I don't think they're in the movie, according to this boy, this person is certainly 16 years old. And good for them. There's like these like two hot blonde twins who keep like flirting with Phil the whole time. And one of them was also probably like a size 12 or 14. And she did incredible. I couldn't tell you. Phoebe literally was like, I couldn't tell you what the other twin looked like because I could only look at her because she was so hot. I just forgot. People are good looking just out here for free. Insane. Thank you, almighty whoever is in charge, because I was like, why are there so many beautiful women? Incredible. They're being too gay. They were the perfect amount of gay. They were just clearly 16 and everyone else was not 16. And they did phenomenal. I'd like to be clear. The 16-year-old was tap dancing their little heart out. They were doing a great job. But I was like, that one is clearly 16. There was also one person who, so there were a lot of blonde wigs. And one person, I don't know if something happened to her original wig or what, but it was not good. And, or maybe it just wasn't pinned in right. I have no idea. But everyone else looked so cute. And then this poor girlie's wig was like, I was like, are you okay? But, you know, she did amazing. It was really cute. I just love theater, though. Like, it could be, if it was bad, I still would have had a really good time. It was really good. They're doing Kiki Boots in the summer, so I think we'll probably go see that. I want to do theater again so bad. But it's okay. A lot of these folks, it's their debut, it looks like. Oh, this was the other girl who's like probably a size 12 or 14 who was like very hot the whole time. I saw a bad production of White Christmas this year and it was still so much fun. I love seeing good theater with Phoebe, but I will say what I love more is seeing bad theater. Unfortunately, this was wonderful and really good. We still had a good time. Oh, also, I forgot to tell this part. So Phoebe and I sit down and we're sat next to this like man and woman who were probably like, I don't know, like between 45 and 55 if I had to guess. And they were so cute, very sweet. Do you guys ever meet like a white man in his 40s who's clearly working really hard to like get across like I'm non-threatening? I'm good. And I love gay people and I love people of color. Because that was this man. So, like, I don't remember what we had said. But, like, he was like, so where are you guys from? And we're like, oh, we're from Salem. Like, you know, we drove up, we're staying the night, and then we're headed back tomorrow. And he's like, that's so exciting. And we're like, where are you from? And I'm from Grants Pass. And Phoebe was like, oh, isn't that where Dutch Bros started? Which I didn't know that, but they did. And he was like, yes. Oh, that guy. Well, you know, Dutch Bros is good and all, but, like, I don't go there anymore. The lines are always really long. And then that guy, like, he tried to, like, take this, like, land from indigenous people. Well, I guess he bought the land, but then he was trying to start a casino, but then it was, like, shot down. Like, and it should have been. Like, he totally should not be taking money from indigenous people. But, like, now it's just, like, an empty building that's, like, sitting there. And as far as I know, like, I don't know what he's going to do with it. But also, like, I've met that guy. Like, I've seen him at the grocery store, and he's, like, so nice. So it's, like, really confusing because it's, like, if you're a nice guy, then, like, why are you trying to take money from indigenous people? But, like, I don't go to Dutch Bros. I don't know. It's, like, a whole thing. And he said it, like, much more, like, white man than I did just now. But, like, he was, like, clearly trying to be, like, okay. No, exactly, Bailey. It wasn't really annoying, but it's, like, so obvious that that's what he's doing, and that's fine. And then, like, that's basically all he said to us. Then, like, halfway through the first act, this new song starts, and he leans over and, like, touches Phoebe's arm, and Phoebe said, like, not in a stressful way, like, in a very sweet, like, uncle way. He was like, hey, I don't think this was in the movie, was it? And Phoebe was like, yeah, I don't think so. And they don't know if it was in the movie. And then we chatted a lot during intermission. And I had said to Phoebe, like, there's a line in the show where one of the girlies is like, hey, hello, I'm not a racist, and then left. There's one of the girlies in the show who says something like, I need to get married, and then the other one's like, well, to a man, obviously. Like, and she's like, yes, and the joke is like, duh, of course, to a man. And so I said something about it to Phoebe, and the guy was like, yeah, like, I don't know if y'all know, but, like, this was, like, from the 50s, so, like, I don't think there's gonna be anything, like, gender neutral in it. And then, like, essentially, like, figured out a way to also say, like, but I'm for gay rights. Oh, and then he tells us, like, about some movie that, like, George Clooney or someone really famous was in a long time ago. How, like, they changed the script. Oh, it was Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. They changed the script to no longer have a monologue about being gay, but instead be one about his wife or something. I saw gay, so I said gay. But he was very sweet. It's just so funny because it's so obvious But I feel that as a cisgendered, not obviously bi because I'm married to a man, white woman. You're like, well, I get it. That's so fair. That's so spot on for Southern Oregon. Should I wear a shirt that says ally? He was trying really hard to give ally, and he was very sweet. But it was so funny because I was like, I think you have a new friend, Phoebe. We, like, got in the car, and they were like, yeah, and he, like, it was never stressful, but he definitely was, like, touching my shoulder, being like, I can't believe that, or, like, blah, 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 blah. And Phoebe was like, and they wore their masks the whole time. They were very sweet. Him and his wife were, like, flirting a lot, which I thought was nice. But he was definitely like, by the way, I see you're gay. I love gay people. I vote for them. I vote for things that protect them. And we were like, good. Us too. It's so funny. But he was wonderful. I hope he's having a great day. I would say the funniest thing that happened is at one point there's like kind of a serious moment happening on stage. And backstage, somebody moved, like, a piece of furniture. That's so funny. It wouldn't let you say pussy with the dollar signs, but it let someone actually say pussy earlier. Big gay ally energy. Amy Source, you say that. This man was very soft. I think you would have been like, wow, that was comforting. But maybe not. I don't know you. I was trying to be nice even, literally. Oh, anyway, someone moved a piece of furniture backstage, and it sounded like a little toot. And then I got the giggles. Because all I could picture was like a little tugboat accidentally making his way backstage and then accidentally tooting in the middle of a very serious moment on stage. So I was like coughing to try and cover up my giggles. I apologize to the cast of White Christmas. It was only for like 1 minute, maybe 2. But I was like, think about anything else other than a tugboat tooting. And I couldn't. It was so funny. Sometimes you gotta toot backstage. I get old people telling me about this one time where they met a gay trans person and they were lovely. My grandma likes to do that about people of anything. So she will be like, I met a lovely black person at the store today. And she was so cute. She had the cutest hair. I wish I could do my hair like that. And I'll be like, this is a great story. But like, it's a story of you being like, and I wasn't even racist. And I'll be like, okay, so the bar, it's low. It's really low. Maybe don't brag about it when the bar's so low. You know? My aunt is convinced I know every gay person in a 4-state radius. Veronica, you probably know a lot of them. I know a lot of gay people. Oh my god, the back of my ears hurt. I'm sure it's from wearing my, like, mask so much. We have the same grandma. Listen, and I, like, you know, I want to be like, I'm glad that you made a friend at the store who's black. Maybe don't say it like that, though. Maybe just be like, I made a friend at the store. Maybe that's the end of the story, you know? She's trying her best. And good for her, but I don't know. Grandmas are funny. I don't know all of them, but I can sure open Grindr. Man, my mom is constantly learning. And our 12-person friend group, so the odds are pretty high. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to get some lotion behind my ear, but the problem is that this lotion's not very full. Oh my god. Whew. Nailed it. Don't worry, everyone, I got it. I know you were worried. I saw you were worried. But I've got it. After I do this, I'm probably going to work on my little weekly thing. My grandma told me my friend group in high school was United Nations. Hello, Ashton was good. You actually just missed my full like review of White Christmas. But overall, it was amazing. I had a really good time. I'm excited to go back. I think we're going to go watch, they're doing Kinky Boots in the summer. And I fucking love Kinky Boots. So we might go see that. And I explained she was repeating mix for half an hour. That's so cute. The only time that I misgender Phoebe, first of all, it doesn't really ever happen anyway. Oh no, I DNF'd that book. I did not finish it. It was bad. Sorry if you liked it. I'm glad, but I don't want to feel like I'm reading from a pretentious point of view when I'm reading a book. I just want to have a nice story. It was called A Certain Hunger by Chelsea Summers, and it was recommended to me. It has really good reviews, but like every other word was a word I didn't know, and I don't want to. I came really close to DNFing. I'm thinking of ending things. That's so fair. That's so fair. I would not be offended at all. I'm thinking of ending. Anytime people ask what should I read, I'm always like, I'm thinking of ending things is my favorite thing that I read this year. But I had absolutely no idea what it was about. And I think that's a huge part of it. I went in with no expectations. And I think that's why I liked it so much. Nicole, I'm bisexual. And she was like, yes, I know. Anyway. DNF is did not finish. It means if you don't finish a book because you didn't like it enough. Typically. If you didn't finish it because you put it down and forgot about it, I mean, it would still be, I guess, DNFing it, but I feel like when you say you DNF something, using it as a verb, it's because you chose not to. Meaning you didn't like something about it or you didn't like it. I'm getting everyone to read Hidden Pictures. My friend Hannah, I let her borrow it. She finished it in 2 days, 3 days, and she's letting her mom borrow it now. The movie doesn't exist to me. Dungeons and Dragons. The movie was not good. The acting was great, but it was not good. TikTok book and movie Rex giving me trust issues. So true. Okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom, get some water, and then should we fill out our weekly planner and be little organized girlies? Okay, be right back. Good morning, I'm back. Incredible. Hold on. Beeper texted me. Oh, it was just a little kissy face. Phoebe and I have started, I think I saw this on TikTok first, so don't claim that I started it. Because I did not. But we've started doing like opener and closer for our house. I feel like it has already really helped. The important thing to remember about opener and closer is not like Phoebe's the opener. And it doesn't mean that I don't work in the morning. It just means like they have duties that are like assigned to them that happen in the morning. And then I have ones for closing. So let me pull up the Canva thing we made. Good night, take nap. Have good nap. This is opener closer. I'm the closer, which works best for me. So I wash all the dishes in the sink that need to be hand washed, and then I put all the dirty ones that go upstairs in like a little bin. We take them in, clean the kitchen out, make sure Stream's ready for tomorrow. I also always make sure we have toilet paper because there's nothing worse than getting up to pee in the middle of the night and having no toilet paper. I pick up all the trash. I start a thing of laundry, and I make sure that we have ice. Phoebe's don't destroy is to not destroy the kitchen, because that is what happens. So they have take out the trash, do the temperature. So right now, do the temperature means they have to turn on the heater. They have to move the clothes over from washer to dryer. They have to make our fun little drinks, which really they just make it for themselves because I like to make my own fun little drink for normal days. They make us breakfast, and then they have to not destroy the kitchen. We do pay for Canva. We pay for Canva Pro. There is like a Canva free, but we it's like, I don't know, $12 a month, and we get to write it off because it's like part of our business to have it. I think I'm going to put my hair up. There is a free and a paid version. Correct. Have you guys seen people do that AI thing? Yeah, flip the clothes over from the washer to the dryer. So, like, I start a load of laundry every night. And so it runs while we're sleeping. And, like, in Florida, we would not be able to do that because we would not be able to leave clothes in the washer for, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours unattended. But here, even in the summer, in the house at least, it's cold enough that they don't, like, go sour in 6 hours. And so Phoebe flips them over in the morning. Yes, sorry, not the AI, like me in different times thing. Have you seen people doing the AI thing to find ghosts in their house? Was the one I was going to say. The like anime one. Yes. Which I don't think we do it anyway, even though I don't think artists specifically are upset about that trend. They're like hurt by AI in general. So like we probably won't do it because like we have a following and like I don't want people to think we're making like a statement, you know what I mean? But I do watch all the videos that other people post. It is. Bluebees is, just so you know, spooky without a Y is actually a racial slur. You're not in trouble. I'm sure you didn't know. But black people have asked folks not to use it. Which I didn't know until... No, you're fine. Nobody knows. Now you do know. It does... the book I'm reading now, they use it a lot. Not as a slur. Obviously, nobody really does anymore. But the book I'm reading now, he, like, uses it and it stands for, like... His last name is Sparks. So I think it's, like, Sparks Paranormal. Something kooky shit. And like I think of it every single time. Thank you so much, Dorian. I'm sure when he wrote it he didn't know. Because nobody uses it like that anymore. But if a marginalized group is like, hey, white people don't do this thing, I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, all right. I already didn't use... No. It's so fair, Dorian. Appreciate you. I don't think anyone's feelings are hurt. But yeah. It's tricky because they call CIA spies that word too. Do they really? I did not know that. Hey! Inner dialogue. How do you know that? Are you mayhaps a spy? Why would it be tricky? Unless you were already a spy. No reason. That's the only context where I've heard that. Do they say it in the James Bond movies? Is that why? OMG, we got a spy. The rebel spy is literally inner dialogue. Okay. Here's the problem with this is nobody's going to be able to see what I'm writing, and I can't move the camera. But here's the weekly planner. Amazing. I can't show you my... the most sus response. I can't show you my regular planner because it has brand secrets on it. Rip. I'll show you last month, though, so you get the vibe. I don't think there's any secrets on that one. I don't think so. Yeah. Except our reproductive endocrinologist name. But, I mean, that's not really a secret. Oh, you know what? I bet you probably couldn't see it anyway. This is the vibe. Secrets don't keep friends. I'm going to plan with you, but on Canva. I love that for you. Oh, hello, Maya. I hope you're having a great day. I love using planners. BRB, there's a black fan outside my house for no reason. It's not a custom planner. Hold on. Whoa. Mine is an Erin Condren planner. Erin Condren, the person, apparently is, like, not great. However, she doesn't work at the company anymore. They just still use her name. And, like, here's something that I said in our YouTube video that we haven't posted yet, but, like, as someone... I don't think we're going to be at Sunny's house on Thursday. No. Oh my, so good. As someone who's, like, really... I feel better using planners because I've had a lot of trauma in my life and I like to take control where I can. And it is probably a trauma response, but, like, a positive one, if that makes sense. The Erin Condren planners are, like, perfect for everything that I need and do. And so I will probably keep buying them. You know, and I feel like someone responded and was like, hey, just so you know, this person's really stressful. And I did, like, a quick Google search and was like, hey, it looks like she doesn't work there anymore. And, like, you know, it's kind of a perfect planner. Also, like, it's really... compared to other planners, you can reuse the, like, fronts and the backs, so you don't have to buy a new plastic thing every year. You just have to replace the paper, which I really like. There's a lot of things I really like about them. They are expensive. They're like $45, I think. Maybe $50. But I use mine every week, every day. It's a shame that she's stressful, but again, she doesn't work there anymore. Trauma response / positive. I don't keep the planner insides. When I used Lily Pulitzer planners, I did because they're so pretty. I think I might keep, so, like, I've been writing, like, our influencing income every week, or every month, I mean. Yeah. So, like, I wrote, like, how much we made from each place, and plus how much we made from, like, ads. And, like, I think I might keep those just to see, like, our revenue go up, hopefully, generally. And they float down the floor for the rest of the year. And my problem is I love how planners look, so I don't use them except to look at. Listen, it just brings me so much joy every week when I'm like, it's the beginning of the week. It's time to look at the planner and see what's going on this week. And then I was like, I wish I had more room in these days to plan out each week. And that's where the weekly planner comes in. And this is great because I'll basically fill it out and then tear off this page. And then I think what I'm going to do is essentially put like a clipboard where I'd clip this week. Oops, the brand Bando. Listen, it's not Bando. Are you making fun of me because I thought it was? I don't have any favorite Canva templates. I make mine that I can think of off the top of my head. Now, what I will do is go and find like ones that are already made based on vibes, if that makes sense. So I put in like pastel, organize, and like some things come in. Listen, Kay, I don't know where hardly any of my stuff is because people are very sweet and send me nice things, and then I don't know where anything's from. So I'm sorry, I can't help you. Okay. This is a pretty good week, actually. So this is the week of December 18th. December 18th, 2022. I'm glad I got my water because I'm so freaking thirsty. I just came at my teacher job. Oh, gotcha. I discovered transparent Post-it notes and I'm obsessed. Transparent Post-it notes are a game changer. I don't currently need them, but they would have helped me so much in college. Okay, Sunday already happened. Monday. Let's see. So let's add in stream for every day that we're streaming. Stream at 7 a.m. Very early. The reason I wanted a weekly planner is because Phoebe was like, we need more TikTok content. More than just, because like the pro of our content is that it is like just us living our lives, right? It's just us being silly goofy together. And so it makes it very easy to... Sunday's the first day of the week. But apparently that's an American thing. And not even not even American, just like certain parts of America. If you buy a calendar from the UK, which I have done once, and it was a terrible mistake, they make Monday the first day. My partner will say it's Monday till the day he dies. Let's do a poll. Oh my so god, hold on. I moved my thing so I could write. Sunday 100%. No. It's the weekend like bookends, is how I think of it. I know what America says, but I also know what my heart says. My religious trauma says it's Sunday, which is crazy because in religion it should actually be that Sunday is the last day of the week. Because it's like on the 7th day he rested, right? I will die saying that Sunday's the first day of the week. I love it. Weekend is bookends. Yes, I'm right. At least we can all agree on what the front of the envelope is. That was y'all, I can't even describe to you the shock when Phoebe was like, because I thought they were just like having a moment of silly goofy where they were confused. But no, they think the back is the front and the front is the back. The idea of Monday being the first day on a calendar. If you think Monday, hey, after this I'm going to do another poll, and it's if you think Monday's the first day, are you a person who can't use a planner? Because maybe you should just buy a UK planner. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you really can't use the planner because you think it's wrong and you didn't even know that. Who are these envelope police? Free beeper. Listen, we know at least one person in the UK. I'm going to call Seven and be like, Seven, I have a new job for you. Start an Etsy shop where you just buy things from the UK and then you send them to our friends. The back of the envelope is the opening side. Correct. The side you open from is the back. No, exactly, Jimmy. But if you really want like Monday to be the first day, you can make Monday the first day. However, if you work at a job with calendars, it might fuck you up more. So that is something to think about. Yeah, like the back of a dress. Is there a custom envelope printer that can tell us? Seven, so we're doing a poll already. I typed it really good, by the way. Don't look at it, okay? About, thank God you're here. I said I'm going to do a poll after this, which is that if you think that Monday is the first day of the week, maybe, and you can't use a planner, maybe the real problem is that you're buying American planners where Sunday's always the first day. And you think Monday's the first day, so you should buy a UK planner. And then I said, I'm going to have Seven have a side hustle where it just buys planners where Monday's the first day. This has turned my world upside down. Ellen, do you think that Monday's the first day? Close and reopen, yeah. Do they teach it to you? Hey, Ellen, Seven, or anyone else from the UK, or like not the US, do they teach it to you as Monday is the first day, or is that just like kind of what you think? Because I can very vividly remember in first grade being taught Sunday's the first day of the week. Today is day 2 of the week, yes. If they're completely having their end. Sing the song. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then we start again. We used Monday start calendar in Spanish class. And then I was converted. I went on a cold little walk for my mental health. Tuesday. Because that's when school starts. Ours is different tune, but basically the same. It starts on Monday. Wow, you have a different day of the week song. Sunday's winning because Sunday's the first day. Because the weekend is bookends. They are little bookends for the week. Life-changing news. I'm incredibly British. It's not something it's not a hill I'll die on at all. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. I am telling you that for me, Sunday's the first day. Unlike that, there is a right answer to what the front of the envelope is. And it is a hill I will die on. She's a train wreck. What general part of the country are you from? The weekend. They're bookends. They squeeze on the side of the week. Yeah. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then we start again. Should I also write Okay, this is what I've got so far. Just stream. Otherwise, the days will fall over. Yeah! When raids reset in WoW. What's the worst day of the week? I think it's Wednesday. Sunday is the first and the last. We're all right. That, Toots, you're literally right. Oh my god, I'm just realized I'm so hungry because I didn't have freaking breakfast today. Okay, let's do a poll. Okay, hold on. Worst day of the week. Okay. There's only 5 options. So I'm just going to go with what I think is most popular. I'm going to say Sunday, Monday. I don't think anyone's going to say Friday or Saturday. So I'll do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you think the worst day is Friday or Saturday, sorry. I mean, you're wrong, but I'll vote. I think Wednesday is the worst. We learn the days of the week to the Addams Family song. Apparently Wednesday is the ideal day for instruction. To instruct what? I voted wrong. Sorry. In my head, you said it like I threw up. Da-da-da-dum, Monday. Da-da-da-dum, Tuesday. You're valid, but you're wrong. Wednesday's the worst. Monday and Tuesday are the worst? I did say it like that. Well, I'm glad I read it. I'm glad I interpreted it correctly. Hey, where the fuck is my pencil? I have 1 pencil, and my husband lost it. It's not true. I have backups, but I don't want to go get them. I love everyone voting for Tuesday. Okay, hold on. I have to go to the other side of the room to get my pencil that my husband has thrown away. I have literally 1 other pencil. These are superior pencils, by the way. You know what they say, never give your husband a pencil. Are you British? Monday's child is fair of face. The stuffed animal at the end of the bed. This one? He's a manatee. He's a manatee. You can't really tell from here. I've just sat down, so I can't go get him for you, as I'm already comfortable. Good morning, Soggy Cedar. We're being, menaces, but I'm also filling out my weekly planner. Okay, let's see. Friday is Christmas dinner with friends. So I think with just like the actual plans that I have, I am British. Monday's child is fair face. Tuesday child is full of grace. Wednesday's child is full of woe. Thursday's child is far to go. Friday's child is loving and giving. Saturday's child works hard for a living. And the child born on the Sabbath day is bonny and blithe, good and gay. When I buy days of the week underwear, the first pair is Sunday. Sunday, it starts on Sunday. And you can believe otherwise and you have good points, but I will keep thinking you're wrong. And I won't apologize. In my head. Now you're valid, but you're wrong. Ooh, did it snow? Oh, I forgot. I keep thinking you're in Portland. You're not. Sorry. But I'm glad it snowed for you. We're all Sunday's children. I wonder what the root cause is and why it's differently. That's true. I'm sure it's racism. I'm bad and gay. Peehee, are you voting on what day you think is the worst? Tuesday's winning by a lot. I voted Wednesday. Oh my God, is that true, Sarah? It said I already voted. Oh, it's because I voted. For Wednesday. So I hope you voted for Wednesday. We're going to be on a cold front and it's negative 36 right now, Celsius. How can you hate hump day? That is that's cold. If Saturday is your Sabbath, that's what I was gonna say. If Saturday is your Sabbath, do you go to church on Saturday? If you're Jewish. We had a cold front and it was good morning. It was -10 and I thought I'd die. Whoo-wee. Yeah, that's too cold. That's yeah, I'm thinking that's too cold. I'm gonna put this here. It's like, oh God, not this shit again. So true, bestie. You're so true for that. Let's see. Saturday is Christmas Eve at Graham's. Hey, what? I think you're in the wrong place, my guy. We'll see. I work at Ross. I hate Tuesday. They do. Wait, hang on. Someone already answered me. Synagogue. Synagogue is Friday night, Saturday morning, and then there's Sunday school. We did. We said happy second night of Hanukkah to everyone who celebrates. They were raid nights when I played WoW. Someone already said that, and then it may have been you that responded. It said nice. Christmas Eve. I didn't capitalize it. It'll be okay. All right. And Friday I've got a Christmas party. People are gonna be gross this month. Tuesday's terrible. Wednesday's mostly Thursday. Thursday's almost Friday. Friday's Friday. Bucket of vibrators. Whoa. Vibrators, welcome back. Nice. Love you, 7. My status decided that Thursdays are the worst this year. I used to really not like Thursdays. Now Thursday's like my day off, so it's like cleaning day. And so it's probably my favorite day of the week. Because I like wake up. And I'm like, wow, I can't wait to clean the house today. Be a little housewife. And have no thoughts but listening to music. Or watching my friends stream. It's going to be great. Yeah, so it's probably my favorite day. Although this week I'm streaming on Thursday because we're off on Friday. I like Sunday because I got all my chores done and I can just chill. Happy Friday Eve on Thursdays. I love office culture /positive. That's so cute. It's the day my friend group has standing plans. We see Hannah most Sundays. For the same reason. Christmas party on Friday. Nice. All right, now we're going in with a pencil. I had to go find another one because my husband lost my pencil that was in here. He lost it. I don't know where it is. Pee, was your wallet at work? Let's do a poll, Phoebe. I'd like to be clear that I always want Phoebe to take off. I did not lose. Phoebe, it's not in here. So who lost it then? I'm typing really good, by the way, so. The wallet lost. Oh no. Wallet went yeet. The good news is I have like all of our most important things. So honestly, all we'd have to replace for Phoebe is their license, which I think we can do online. And then their debit card. And their Disney card. And their Costco card. So maybe actually a couple things. Trader Joe's is selling soft pretzel twists. That's good because they weren't for a while. What we need in our house is for them to bring back the little purple ube cookies. Bo really liked them. It could be under the bed somewhere. Although probably not. We can check all the tote bags when you get home. If you took off tomorrow and stream, that would be great because then I could clean the nursery. Okay, today Phoebe has to edit a YouTube video. We also have to film our podcast. Y'all remind me in like 10 minutes to go get some food or I'm gonna be a bitch. And beg to know that everything is seasonal. I hate that though. I want everything to be all the time. Also, it's not true, Kay. 2 years ago, they had Cajun Alfredo sauce. I'm Googling it. Yes, we are streaming on Thursday this week. Here it is. Okay? And they haven't brought it back. It doesn't exist. They hate me. I want it. They don't care. Look at it. Made for Morgan is what it should say right on the bottom. And it doesn't say that because they hate me. They just have their regular Alfredo sauce. Phoebe, 100% of people said yes. If mine still has it, I'll send it directly to your P.O. box. They won't have it because they don't have it because they hate me. Viv, it's not the same. You have to take it up with Joe, but be nice to my husband because he's dying in there. We have to film the podcast today. Okay. We also need to take a photo of this person who sent us. Maybe I'll make a new reproductive health felt board on stream tomorrow. You could. Everyone could learn. Take photo for Instagram for Gabby. Do y'all hear my little desk rattling or is it annoying? We did it, Joe. Health class with beeper. Can you guys tell? I've started washing my face in the mornings. Okay, good. It's like every time I touch the desk, it rattles a little bit because it's like hitting the back wall, I think. I love a hyperfixation stream. Good vibrations. Oh, I need to highlight. Thank you. Listen, it's pretty good. It's going pretty well. And then family is blue. Happy birthday? I talk about things because I know they'll go away fast. They're just such small stores. No, it's so true, Kay. Never mind, they got caught. Is that a famous person? I impulse baked a cake last night. I didn't trust it, sorry. No, it's fair. Okay, this guy, you're wrong. You go with the other set. I know you do. I want a jumbo Trader Joe's like the size of Target. So true. I mean, can they hire that many people to flirt with you all at once? I think that's the real reason the building is small. I wish we didn't have to wait to be cozy. Listen, the Udi, it's cozy. My skincare routine, Mina, so we started working with this company. They don't hire us anymore, because I think they can't afford our rates since they've gone up, which is like so fair. Bubble Skincare is who we worked with. The last time we had to work with them, it was like extremely confusing. It's a very long story. But we have like a lot of extra product from them. And so I use their like cleanser. What's the T word? It's not tonic. What is it called? What's the second step? Toner. Thank you. I use cleanser, toner. They have like a serum and then moisturizer. It's probably tiramisu. The sequel to the L word. The T word. I think you know. Beeper is in the chat. Beeper's in the chat, not working. /positive. How's work going, Beeper? It's 9 a.m. Trans. The trans word. Don't worry, Beeper. I'm also in the chat and not working. Okay, Beeper, I'm glad you're here. Today you have to edit a YouTube video and film a podcast. Tomorrow we have to take a photo for Gabby for Instagram. I'm also going to organize the nursery. Which I'm very excited to do. I'll probably do some of it tonight. I'm literally so excited to do it. I thought about canceling stream just to do it, but I didn't. I was brave, and I went to work. I'm not working, don't tell. I'm chilling on the couch with my Udi playing Switch is wrong. I don't want to be right. Should we stop calling it the nursery? Do you think that's making it worse? So you have to let me buy craft ingredients? That's fine. I tell you what I need. Hey, Beeper. Morgan, I have a present for you in the Discord. I don't have a phone anymore. I found it. What I need is a candle turner on her. A light. I need a candle light. Ours was out. We had to throw it away. I mean, we had it for like 2 years, so. It was Phil. It was Phil? A lighter. Thank you. Hang on. I'm afraid of what? Do not be scared. Hello, welcome. A lighter. Yes, I couldn't think of the word lighter. Did someone do a switch from Popeye? Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. I was busy trying to open the Discord. But unfortunately, I'm an old person and I can't do two things at once. From Little Grinch Pie. I have seen the rechargeable lighters. I want one so bad. I know they're kind of expensive. One cannot be hot and know how Discord works. So true, bestie. Okay, hold on. Bullet journal. Hey, everybody's talking about their planners. I love this. Wow. Thank you, Dorian. That's what it should say. I have clipper lighters and they're refillable and not expensive. How do you refill them, though? Don't you have to, where do you get, a little bit of gas? Unless one is 7. That's true. 7 is hot and understands Discord. This is so cute. I love the person who did. I should really check the Discord more. Victoria, I love your Frozen 2 apron. I love everyone talking about their planners. And their journals. And their dreams. 7 is made of magic, and so I can only do both. I only just understand Discord. Google is my best friend. Nice. Hey, don't say balls in the chat, Beeper. Somebody ban Beeper. I'm just kidding, don't. I don't know what would happen. Okay, cool. What else do I have to do this week? You know what? I'm just going to follow the... Phoebe, we're streaming online right now. I don't think you can. No. You can't ban the streamer. It won't let you. Good. I'm glad. Okay, cool. That's everything from here. So now I'm just working on things. You can jail Phoebe. Oh no, are we online? Y'all know how old people sometimes say inline? Oh yeah, thanks, Seven. I'm just gonna get some grapes, so it'll only take a second. Hold on. Beeper, I have set you free from jail. No, 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 do not free him. He must pay for his crimes. I'm gonna be so full of grapes. Whew. No, I love the grapes. Phoebe hates the grapes. Phoebe's a grape hater. Miranda Elise. That's the worst. I'm sorry. They're good, Veronica. Okay, let's see. I like purple grapes the most. The white grapes, cotton candy grapes only come in the green. I don't like frozen grapes. I don't like frozen fruit. I don't want it to be hard to chew my food. That's too much work. All right. So here's the thing. We have a habit tracker, which I think is fun. I think I ate a little hair. 7, have you heard us say that grapes are the cure for autism? That's so funny, Will of the West. I don't like vegetables that much. I love them. They're almost creamy, but I get it. Joking. Joking about the grapes? Not liking grapes is why I'm autistic. Here's what happened. This was like a year and a half ago, maybe. Phoebe and I were in our apartment here. We at least lived in Oregon for sure. And I said like something. You cannot keep my autism is terminal. I said something like, are you going to drink wine? Like, oh no, because you'll be drinking wine or something like that. And Phoebe said like, wine won't cure or do you think wine makes me less autistic? And I was like, I think it makes you more relaxed. I think it makes you more like less anxious. And they were like, this just in, grapes are the cure for autism. Because Phoebe hates grapes. They never eat grapes. I was born and I was like, man, I gotta choose grapes or autism. I choose the autism. But not eating grapes or most fruit in their original form. It is terminal and contagious. Anyway, so now we always say, as a joke, that grapes are the cure for autism. So the reason that Phoebe has autism is because they don't eat their grapes. For a few weeks, I would be like, you don't want your autism medicine? Trying to trick them into eating a grape. And they'd be like, no. I got a whole mirror sneezed in my mouth. Beeper hates grapes. They don't like fruit that much. Cannot have milk and bananas anymore. Give me grapes or give me autism. The consistency is bad, is what Beeper says. I don't get it, but I do love you. Okay, here's the habits we're going to track this week. Skincare, trampoline jumping. Let's do trampoline for 20 minutes a day. I think that's achievable because it will not be 20 minutes all at once. I'm setting 4 5-minute alarms. I get it, Beeper. Some of them are such mush. I don't get you guys, but I love you. 20 minutes is the perfect amount of time. I only eat tight grapes, but people hate when I call them tight. Caitlin, if you want to eat grapes, if you store them in water, not a long time. But, like, let's say that you knew you wanted to eat grapes tomorrow. If you store them in water, it, like, hydrates them and they all get tight. Listen, tight's not wrong. It is a choice. It's a choice that you made. But only if they're green and cold and crisp. Toit. Eat your toit grapes. Okay, I have room for 3 more habits. Is there anything else I'm working on? Oh, reading every night. Reading at night is another one that I work on. Oh, I fucking love this weekly planner. Most grapes are warm and moosh and evil. They're not evil grapes. I forget that all my children are autistic. Just a loose potato in my backpack. I'm reading The Last Days of Jack Sparks. It is really interesting. I'm curious if it's gonna affect my religious trauma.
Yeehaw.
Thank you, Miranda. Because it's like a guy who I know is gonna die. That's like the first line of the book is like these are the last days before he dies. And there's a demonic possession theme. So we'll see. Reading, watching anime. Watching some anime. The last day's not Sunday. The first day is Sunday. Last day is Saturday. As it should be. Which means the creator is probably American. It's really cute. It's really cute. This is exactly my vibe. Boo, Americans. A little Pokemon notebook from that person? What do you have against British people, Morgan? They think that Monday's the first day of the week. That's what I have against them. I ordered a calendar once, 3 years ago, from a UK artist that I really like. And the calendar got here, and I was like, the calendar's fucked up. And I Googled it, and it's not fucked up. I just had no idea that in other places they put Monday first. You guys are wrong. Tuesday. Right? Yeah? That's all I've got. Sorry. I know everybody loves it. Oh, 7. I am later gonna rewatch the episode of the Great British Baking Show. I'm gonna film the actor who has my favorite type of British accent. I'm gonna send it to you to tell me where he's from. So. You put Sunday first. What the fuck? America's weird. If you think that's weird, you missed it earlier this morning when we were talking about how you could buy guns at the mall. It's always funny and never racist. Wait, are you joking? Are people upset if I do a British accent? My brain says accents don't exist. What mall? Any mall. Okay. I feel like British people... I feel like it's making fun of colonizers as a whole. Similar to when you make fun of Americans. They're like... And I'm American, and they're obviously good people, but as a whole, I think it's fine. The only time I've ever seen gun is on a cop's belt. Where do I go to buy a tiger with a revolver on it? I don't know how to feel about it. How long does it take to get a firearm in the UK? Can you get one same day? I pretend to be a yeehaw cowboy all the time, and it's fun. I have my little cowboy hat. Like multiple years? There's no way. Let's find out. The first thing that comes up is how long to get a gun in the mail. Compared to the US, the United Kingdom has one of the strictest sets of gun restrictions in the Western world. This doesn't mean anything to me, though. I want to know how long. You should have to take classes. I think you need a hunting license and checks and stuff. At least 1 year. Let's see. Oh my god, I don't care. Gun ownership is a privilege, not a right. Thank you. Firearm control in the UK is among the toughest in the world. Should I move? In the right state and just walk out armed? No, literally. I've got 2. I'm just typing with them. 8 weeks, give or take. In Arizona, I could probably get one in 30 minutes. No, literally. I gotta get out of here. That's bonkers. Meanwhile, I'm at this gun and meat raffles. Hold on. Can you win just a gun or just meat? Or do you win gun and meat? You win both. My Republican follower, I'm trying to be like, it was worse in the UK. Do you understand that? No, literally. Was the gun used to get the meat? Is it like the meat of the gun? Maybe it's a gun meet and greet. Maybe it's a different kind of meat. I don't want to talk about guns for a long time because they are stressful, but that is a culture shock. And I'm glad. It should take longer than 8 weeks to get a gun. But that's bonkers. The longest here, I think, is 3 days. We have a meat draws here. Can I get a gun made of meat? It's $80. 80 pounds for a firearm license. That's the same price as a passport? A passport's like $180. They should have pictures of the 3 days, but I'm mad now. Yeah, the longest one is 3 days, I think. In the US. I think a lot of places make you wait 3 days now, though. That's also how long it takes to get married legally, except for places like Vegas and a couple other places. It's like 100. So here's the thing. If you Google in the US, like, get a passport, like a real passport that's like the book, not like the card that I have. I still paid $120 for the card total because the actual passport, I think, is like $30, but it's not really. Because you also have to pay, it's like $15 to get your photo taken. It was like $20 for them to mail your application for a passport. It's like all these weird fees. So by the end of it, it was $120 each for us to get our passport cards. It was almost $300 for my passport. I believe it, Drake. Did you get it rushed at all? Because we didn't, and it was still $120-something. It adds up quick. I did get it rushed, yeah. I had to get one last year and have it expedited. It was $240. They need your original birth certificate. The pottery paint. I bet the pottery paint boyfriend knows. Pottery paint boyfriend. You have to calculate your own fees and write a check to send in? Oh, we didn't. We did it at the post office. My original birth certificate says David or some shit that isn't my name. Are you sure it's yours? I don't remember. Pottery paint boyfriend? Oh. I'm with you. About guns. Not about passports. Yeah, I do have my birth certificate. Everything else is right. IDK, maybe my mom took the wrong kid. Joke's on her. She got the autistic one. I think once you get it, it's much cheaper to get it renewed. That's what I've heard. I don't know. They're good for 10 years. The real passport. The card, I think, is also good for 10 years. Whoa. All right, let's see. What color should I make my little tracker? Hey, there's a scary truck outside. It's like how they stamp your passport with a country. I do too. I think it's fun. It costs more for passports here if you do it in person at the post office with a paper form. The cheapest way to do it is online and take the photo yourself at home. So I can drive or ride a boat to Mexico or Canada. So I can go up or down. With the card. They don't do stamps anymore? Well, how do they know where you've been? They just believe you? They don't believe me when I say I have no weapons. You can't go side to side. You can't. With the passport card, I can drive or take a boat to Canada or Mexico. I cannot fly to either of those things. It's mostly automated now. My weaponless wife. Oh, can you ask them to stamp? They probably hate you if you do that, I guess. But I want to. All right, I made the really bright pink my... If you ask, they'll stamp. When did you go to Italy? They were really rushy, so I don't think they would have if I'd asked. Why do they need to get you there so fast? I miss back in the day when the airport was slow. And you could just walk into the airport and give them a $20 bill and get to wherever you wanted to go. Yeah, they dropped something off. Maybe it's my home edit stuff. I can't tell. Okay, believe it or not, I have to pee again. So I'll be right back. Beeper, if you're still in the chat, I need you to entertain everyone. Hello, team. I'm back. I got coffee on my white shirt, so I had to change shirts. I also loved Home Improvement when I was a kid. Hold on. I'm going to turn off the mic because I'm going to pour water. I don't want it to scare anyone. Thanks. I also love this shirt. It's another Risa Bobisa shirt, so my fit check is still accurate. Ooh, nice. Okay, I can have two more. I have room for two more habits that I'd like to start. What else should we do? Let's leave it empty. Should we do top goals? Let's see. Okay, the first goal is over 100 viewers, which we've had all day today pretty much. So I do regularly read before bed. Be nice to your husband? I don't think so. I don't think that's that's interesting. It's not on the list. The current list of habits is my skincare routine, jumping on the trampoline for 20 minutes, and reading at night. Reading before bed is proven to help you sleep better, particularly from a real book, not from your phone. That's the number of John Halo from Halo. Is his name Halo? I love the trampoline with carrots. We did build it and then go on vacation. Not vacation. We went out of town for one night. I don't know if his first name is even John. Listen, reading before bed it's good. It's really good. My other goals, I would say keep house clean. Let's do that. Keep house pretty clean. Because we're having a party on Friday. A dinner party. Set up for dinner party. Oh, that means on, I think, Thursday afternoon. We should film. We're doing a YouTube video of our, like, thrifted Christmas party. Which I'm really excited about. I hope other people will like it. But I'm going to show, like, everything that we've bought and then how I set it up and, like, decorate. And then also I think we'll film during the party, like, the kind of food that everyone brought and, like, what everyone wore. I'm really excited. Let's see. So on Thursday, in pencil, I'm going to write film for the Christmas party. Anyway, I think filling out this thing might be like what I do every Monday morning with you guys. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm super excited. There's also things I'm grateful for and something I'm doing for me. And then next week, let's look at the planner. Is there anything happening next week? Next week will be January, yeah? Oh, no, it isn't. We still have a whole other week before January. Although I do have another week of everything. Something you're doing for you is shooting sperm into yourself. So true, bestie. You know me. I was born to be filled with sperm. That's what I say. I did shave my little, like... So since I got a PCOS diagnosis, I'm feeling more sensitive about the hair on my face and my neck. And it's fine, and I can still be girly even with facial hair. But I don't want to. So I did, like, do a little trim up this morning. The church says to. My crime is I have no concept of time. You don't have to... If you're hot, you simply don't have to have a concept of time. I also think that next week I'm going to try and trick myself into being hyper-focused on Stardew Valley again. So next week we might start trying to get a perfect farm. I gotta fill out next week in my actual planner. Stream at 7 a.m. Stream at 7 a.m. Stream at 7 a.m. That's when I work. That's my job. Okay. And then I think we'll probably still stream Friday afternoon. Not this week, but next week. Stream at 3 p.m. My little crime is I never wash my emotional support water bottle. Hey. Please wash your water bottle. It's good for you, and it's good for the water bottle. It's from Risa Bobisa. Actually, I don't think the I don't think the thing has her website, but I think it's literally like, I think it's risabisa.com. I could be wrong. Let's see. If I could type, that would help. Yeah. Stream at 7 a.m. I love everything that she makes. I love all of it. I haven't seen this necklace. Let's look together. Everyone share a little win. Let's see. Where's necklaces? Jewelry. This one says radically soft. Oh, wait, no, sorry. This is for the hug necklace, which I love. This one says radically soft. This is take up space earrings. By the way, if you guys wanted to save your money, don't follow me. You're in the wrong place. This one says it's just a little chain. This one is really cute. Going to get lunch soon? Love that for you. Sarah Day Arts! You know, it's funny that you're here because I was actually about to get to you. Happy second night of Hanukkah, Sarah Day. Thanks for following. Thanks for being here. I guess you could not be our friend Sarah Day Arts, but that would be pretty rude of you to steal their name. This one says uncomfortable. I've entered my necklace girly era, actually because of Sarah Day. Well, technically what we're doing, Sarah, is filling out my weekly planner for the week. And then someone said, where's your shirt from? And I said, it's from Risa. And then I said, let me show you Risa's shop. So here we are. But don't worry, Sarah, I'll get to you next. How's that? Anyway, Sarah Day Arts, we did an ad with them, sent me oh my God, I didn't know there were rings. Sent me a little necklace with a little butterfly on it. And I was like, I think I'm going to wear necklaces. Literally because she sent it. Because before that, I only had one other one, and it's the one I wore on my wedding day. That is just my last name. Our last name. You're kind of... Sarah's shop is closed until January. So don't get excited. Oh, that's right, because you're getting a new website, right? Okay, but look how cute. Here's a blog. Look. Can I still see it? Hold on. Oh, I can't. I'm a liar. Don't get too excited. This one's really cute. This is also something that we shared. My last name, Goof. Sarah's the one whose tote bags we use every time we grocery shop. Yes. Don't be sorry. You're perfect. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. Sarah's also the one who we shared of the like Jewish necklaces. There was like a bunch of different things. I'm not Jewish, so I don't know the name of anything. I'm so sorry. But anyway, and a couple people responded. They're like, "Thank you so much for sharing like Jewish art, because either I'm Jewish or like I have a friend who's Jewish who I needed to shop for him. So this is great. So we were like, duh. Obviously, I'm so excited for my Sarah Day order on the way. It's my favorite thing to influence people with. I do feel like I influence more people with small shops than big shops, hopefully. Similar to how yesterday I posted that I found this weekly planner at like a random shop and 2 people responded and were like, I actually just bought it also. But it's so cute. How could you not? Anyway, Sarah, glad that you're here. Love that you're here. We're planning out our week still. Anyway, this started because I said I'm in my necklace girl era. I know I'm not wearing one right now, but here's the reason. I only have 4, okay? And I can't let you guys just see the same 4 necklaces over and over. So I do have to spread them out. My favorite one right now is probably my Risa Bobisa Grow Baby one. But every time I wear it, everyone's like, what does it say? And then I feel like I'm not an outfit repeater in general. Hey, the biggest crime in my life is actually that I am in love with the most wonderful person on the planet, but they are a major outfit repeater. Phoebe's biggest crime is being an outfit repeater to 100. And I do technically repeat outfits, but I try really hard to like make them slightly different. Phoebe does not care. Married to a cartoon character with autism. Let's do a poll. Hold on, it might Okay, let's see. Repeat outfits, stop buying new things. Applesauce, I don't buy new things. I try and put things in a new order. Okay, hold on. By the way, this is all in good fun. None of these are actually bad. Okay, so the options are going to be major outfit repeater, fashionista, which means low repeats, and then a little of both. Those are the options. Why is it a problem? Were you traumatized by Lizzie McGuire? I think what it is that, genuinely, I think it's probably trauma. Because as a young person, I was plus size. I was always chunky, and so there weren't very many clothes that fit me. Compared to like my skinny friends. So like so I had to wear the same outfit all the fucking time. And people would be like, weren't you? And so first of all, in like middle school, like and all school where I'm from, we have uniforms. So like at school it didn't really matter. That makes you an outfit rememberer, which is just as pathetic. So I didn't have to worry about it at school, but like at church, which I went every Sunday and Wednesday, like I only had a couple of outfits that I really liked. And like literally like 3. And so I'd have to wear them over and over and over. So I think now as an adult, with adult money and adult choices, I think that's why I try to not be an outfit repeater, because I like want to love how I feel and love my clothes, and I like the like creativity that comes from it. So like I really like, and it's obviously more low key on stream, right? Like I wear this shirt a lot. I wear all my shirts a lot. But once I've taken like lots of photos and really loved an outfit, believe me, I know, okay. Mine is definitely the BPD with redefining myself every day. But like, I forgot what I was saying. oh, like, I really like being able to be like, okay, like, I've already worn, you know, I wear my yellow pants with this shirt a lot, but, like, maybe this time I'll wear it with a patterned hat. Or, like, I'll wear, you know, my turtleneck underneath it, but instead of just the white one, it'll be the pink one. Listen, that's why I fucking love the clothing swap. Because I feel, and not that I felt bad before, because, like, I would just hold on to stuff for a while or, like, give it away after a while. I never, like, throw clothes away. We also, like, living in our house as we do now, like, if things get too small for Phoebe, they can go to Bo or Phoebe's mom, depending on the vibe. And if they're too big for Phoebe, like, I could wear them. If they're too small for me, Phoebe might wear them. And then aside from all of that, on top of that, we also have the plus size clothing swap, which is really nice because, like, I have a lot of, like, pieces that I've worn a lot that I'll be like, you know, like, I don't know how many other ways I can style this. It doesn't bring me joy anymore. Like, I am going to give it to someone else, and then someone else will wear it a bazillion times. So anyway, yeah, I don't actually care that Phoebe's an outfit repeater, but I am not. I try to not be. I know we'll look good and I just keep wearing those. I'm so shameless about outfit repeating to be better. I have to do more laundry and I ain't doing that. It's so true. But yeah, I think that's why. Have you guys seen where people, this is a bummer, so content warning for that, but where people hold up like boys' clothes and girls' clothes in the section and it'll be like a boys' large is like a solid like 2.5, 3 inches wider than a girl's large, and there's literally no reason for that. No, but that's good to know, okay. I'm debating making a Discord channel that's like essentially a clothing swap. Two Girls, One Coffin, they're from Keds. They're just from Keds. They're actually on sale right now. I haven't done an outfit of the week video on TikTok. I should just start doing it. I try to pick out my outfits the night before, at least mentally, if not actually laying them out for stream. I didn't do that today, which is why I'm just wearing jeans and a t-shirt. I also feel like a tiny person now that I buy clothes in the men's section instead of the women's. The way I feel like a tiny person. Yeah, it's bonkers, the kind of stuff that they do. It's rude. They're like, why don't we let 7-year-old children feel fat shamed? That will probably be good for them. Where did Phoebe's nickname come from? So, it's funny that you ask. So Phoebe is named Phoebe, obviously. During quarantine, our friend Hannah was staying with us. We do. I think it's Beep Lore. Is it Beeper Lore? There we go. So their nickname was Pee-hee. And then Seven, who's one of our moderators, was texting its partner and actually said, and was saying, today I accidentally called Pee-hee He-pee, but it auto-corrected to Beeper. And so that's where we got Beeper. Yeah, but it's cute. I like it. Somebody asked something. Do you enjoy the act of putting together outfits, or in your dream life would you have a stylist? I don't know. I think if we were like genuinely famous, like we're going to do interviews and stuff like that, then I'd probably want a stylist for things like that. Because they would like have access to fun things. But I really love like my favorite type of box, my favorite type of gift, both when Sarah Day and when Risa Bobisa sent us like stuff to do an ad with them, my favorite type of present is box filled with stuff. And so like t-shirts, pins, necklaces, stickers, washi tape, bags, like both of them sent all those kinds of things, and literally Phoebe could tell you like it's like my favorite. If we are doing an ad like that and someone sends it to us, we're filming that ad the moment that box gets dropped off on our front porch, because those are my favorite boxes. Those are my favorite things in the world. Listen, it's fun to get them. I love box of stuff. That's kind of what we're getting my niece and nephew for Christmas, is we just bought like a bunch of weird little toys that I think they'll think are fun. And it's because I'm a gifts girly. And I used to be ashamed of that, and now I'm not, because the gifts do not have to be expensive. I just got back to the store and I bought 10 balls of yarn. Why are you sad? That sounds like a great day. I am a presents everyday girly. Phoebe got me my favorite highlighters that I literally was really, really sad about the other day. And they found 2 packs of them. And I have thought about it every hour since then, because it was so nice. Gifts is listen, if gifts is your love language, you're not rude or bad, because the gifts don't have to be expensive. A little card is a gift. A little sticker, a beautiful gift. Some might say a patience peanut for your patience. You know, gifts is my love language to gift. That's so fair. So I need to acquire more yarn. You do. Sometimes the present is just a moisturizer from the drugstore. Truly. It literally is. I love to give a gift. Gifts mean they thought of you. I also just like love stuff. I also love organizing. I love organizing. It's the reason why I almost canceled stream to organize the nursery today, because all my home edit stuff got here. Oh my god, do you guys want a home edit unboxing? I think I only have 2 of them. And you've seen them all before. But it'll be fun. Wait, not Jimmy, sorry. Even though it's probably going to be well into the new year. Some of our folks have gotten their, I'm moving into a new house soon. Okay, hold on, let me go get it. I'm out of grapes. Terrible news, friends. I'm out of grapes. I have more, but I have to wash them, and I'm not doing that. Okay, hold on. Be right back. Let me go grab everything. I can bring the Cadence capsules. They're really cute. Oh my god, I'm back. I think we actually still have one more box coming. Okay, first is the Cadence capsules. Beeper's not here. They had to go back to work, which is rude. Oh my god, sorry. It's all the way to the front door. Whew. So, unrelated to the home edit, I posted these on my story, and I feel like every time I do, people have a lot of questions. But these are my Cadence capsules. Now, they are expensive for what they are. Okay? And I got them for my birthday. So, not that anyone would be snotty, but don't be snotty. I didn't even pay for them. Okay? You can buy them in like packs of 6 and then 12, I think. This is 6. It's $75 for 6. And then like if you wanted to get little tops that change out, you can. I didn't. This is the one that's empty. So I picked lavender. They have a bunch of different colors. So you unscrew it. This one's empty, which is why I picked it. It's like 6 ounces, I think. You can throw it on the ground. Oh my so God. Got it. Your friend from college started the Cadence Company? We'll start a clip because I'm obsessed with them. You can magnetize the thing to the side. And so like that way you don't lose the top. And because of that, they all magnetize to each other. So like you put them all together and they're like super easy to like keep track of. Also, the top, oh my God. You can like peel off the top and put on a different lid. Their function is like if you are going on vacation, or especially if you're like a flight attendant, like someone who's always gone. They are like for, so like people put like soap, shampoo, conditioner, pills, necklaces. So like mine that I have the see-through and the darkened like little drop. So I have one type of hair product, another type of hair product. I got the sun, so this one is sunscreen. I got the ring, which is just where I put my rings whenever I'm showering or like when we were on the cruise. I didn't wear it a lot because we were obviously swimming and things like that. You can also get ones that don't have pictures. You can like type and buy like custom. It's like a little more expensive. But anyway, they're for traveling. Yeah, and so like you don't have to put them in a little baggie. I do. But then like they don't spill. They can't be crushed because they're hard. And they're really cute. They're really organized. I love them. When we are not, I have them all together right now because we went somewhere overnight. When we're not, I usually have just the little heart is what I use for regular lotion. And so I put it in my purse so I don't have to take a whole like mini bottle of lotion, because like this is like a mini bottle of lotion, right? I keep one by stream, but like this could get crushed in your purse and get lotion all over everything, which has happened to me a bunch. But now I have a Cadence capsule. Okay. This is our first Home Edit package. Also, this is not sponsored. None of this is sponsored. I just love stuff. So sorry about that. To be clear, no one's paying me. I'm just this big of a nerd. Okay. Let's rip this off. They're definitely pricey. Again, I got them for my birthday. Hannah, our friend, who is like also very type A, has had them since like they came out. And she loves them, but she literally goes to visit she lives in Portland, and she goes to visit her parents in Albany almost every weekend. And so they were a great purchase for her because she was always packing. She's like allergic to a lot of things, so she has like very specific shampoo and stuff. They are TSA compliant. They should be, because they're small. I have not heard of passion planners. Is it a type of planner or is it a job? My plan is to have passion every day. I'm so excited for Home Edit stuff. If you were here in May when I got my first round of Home Edit stuff that I ordered, this is the second round that I ordered last week. Here we have Big Box. Perfect. I'm so excited. And then on the second one, we have another big box. Get them every year for Black Friday or the holidays. This type of planner, both weekly and monthly. It was in May. We moved here in May. I do love a nice clear container. Now, I understand these are plastic, okay? I know that I care about the environment and these are plastic. I'm not a perfect person. I tell you what I love is control over my life and being able to see things. And that's why I love clear containers. Before, it was like a thing. Which, like, not trying to be like a poser or sorry, what do they call them? A hipster. But before it was like a thing, I love to put things in containers. They just never matched. So, like, right now, all of our nursery stuff, if you were watching, it's, like, in random buckets. So things are still organized. Like they're in sections, I guess, rather. But it doesn't look pretty, and it's not easily accessible. More like clear containers before they were cool. That's not what I'm trying to say. Please. So this one I bought 2 sets of these ones. And it has 2 big containers, 2 long, medium-y ones, 2 short, medium-y ones, and 2 baby bins, which are these ones. And they are so cute. I mean, the planner that I have right now has a section that I do that with already. But it's kind of like loosey-goosey. Like, you don't have to do that with it. But that is what I do. Nice. There's one. I want to open the full box, though. Because I don't know if everything's in here. What I love the most that the Home Edit makes specifically is the Lazy Susans that they make. Because they turn so well. I have a disease called if it's in a drawer, it doesn't exist. Phoebe also has that disease. And, like, I guess I should get their full opinion, but I think they like living with me who organizes everything. However, I'm sure it also partially makes their life harder because they can't just shove shit in containers into drawers anymore. Because if they do, I'll go through it and move everything. So they do lose a lot of things. It's how you balance the relationship. One person does all the cleaning. One person does all the complaining about the cleaning. There's a lot of room to write assignments and stuff. There's not a lot of room to write assignments and stuff. Yeah, I'm a big... I don't know if I'll ever change what I've got going on right now. Nice. Okay, so I guess this box was for essentially no reason then. That's good. Off to the recycling it will go. Yeah, people really like digital planners. Beeper's literally not allowed to have Doom places because I go through and I clean everything all the time. So, like, they can't have a Doom basket. They've got one basket right now. Can you see it? No. That has loose fluff because they defluff their pillow a little bit in case they want it. It's got a doll that I made them when we were long distance that's creepy and not very good. And 2 dirty things of underwear, I think. And that's it. That's their latest Doom box. Because, again, I go through everything. I do think slowly it's helped. I hope so. I hope it's helped them, like, know where things are better. They, the other day, were like, do you think I've gotten better about putting my stuff away? And I don't think that's true. I think they've gotten better at taking direction when I'm like, hey, did you notice that you threw all your stuff on the ground? But it's been years of me saying, please don't throw your stuff on the ground, and they haven't stopped throwing it on the ground. They do, however, no longer get irritated when I'm like, can you put your stuff away? Because, like, I think they used to think that it was me saying, like, hey, can you not be so fucking lazy? But that's not what I was saying. I was saying, hey, I worked really hard on this. Can you put it away? And I think I used to think that them throwing it on the ground was me, them being like, I don't care about all the work you do. And now I don't think of it as that at all. It is just genuinely that they don't notice. And I don't think they'll ever notice. But, I don't know. I think that's the thing is, like, no, I don't think you can change people, but I do think you can communicate better. Where things get less, like, people get less irritated at each other. Does that make sense? I can't ever change Beeper into the kind of person who puts their things away when they get home. That's never going to happen. What I can do is remind them, hey, can you please put your stuff away? And they can be, like, less personally, like taking it personally when that happens. Does that make sense? I'm not lazy. My brain just can't compute. Listen, I can try. Oh my so god. Ha 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 ha. I love it. This is the laundry one. That's what they call it. You can't change someone, but you can change how you interpret them and how they interpret you. So yes. Nice. So this isn't everything. I'm waiting on one more turntable thing. This is the laundry set. I love it so much. I love it so much. I love... She's beauty, she's grace, she is clear, organized baskets. And I love them. Look. These are the ones that have the little, like, reach-inables. Oh, I should just film the bits of it. Of me doing it. The problem is I didn't film the before, really. And right now it's just all on the ground. Ooh, yeah. I love the sound of clear plastic bins that fit together nicely. Look at these. These are the tall skinnies. The tall skinnies are also really helpful. Look at that. We might need more of these. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Okay, here it is. Yeah, they've got real names for them, the people who made them and work there, but I call them tall skinnies. Okay, let's see if I can show you. If I hold it where it's flat, I might be able to. I need to put something on there so you can see it. Okay, watch how well it spins. Isn't that so satisfying? Yeah, they're going in the office/nursery. Science. Tall Skinnies is almost guaranteed to be better than any name they come up with. I ordered a second spinner for the bathroom, actually. That'll get here separately. Morgan, no, you're going too fast. Slow down, SpongeBob. All right. Anyways. I'm so excited. That's what I'm doing all this afternoon and all of tomorrow. Is organizing all that stuff. Pretty excited. You have a spinny for your skincare? Love it. Just spin. Sometimes you just have to spin. I knocked this on the ground a little bit. Please follow the link in my bio to find the clear benediction I've required. Literally. Sorry that you're now gonna all be addicted to clear bins. I hope you and your partners and your families are okay with that, because now it's clear bin time. So that's simply the law. The spinnies are only $10 on Walmart. The Home Edit only sells stuff through Walmart, which I actually really appreciate. Also, I may have said this already, but the Home Edit girlies are Jewish. If you didn't know that, now you do. Because I certainly didn't know that. The reason I didn't know that is because they sell like Christmas light specific organizers now. And I was like, that's so funny. And then we were watching an old episode of the Home Edit because I rewatch it often. These are at Walmart. Yeah, let's look at them. I would like to say, again, this is not sponsored. I am just truly this obsessed with the Home Edit girlies. People be like, do you love Justin Bieber? Do you love Beyonce? And I say no. I love Clea and Joanna. That's who I love. Okay, so here's like they have a bunch of different systems. So this is the laundry one. The laundry one's on sale right now for $20. So this is the one that has 2 tall skinnies, 2 open fronts, and a spinny. Then there's 8-piece multi-purpose. I got 2 of these. Because this is mostly for art supplies. So I just bought 1 of these and 2 of these. And another spinny, and that was like $100. Oh my, so god. But they have a bunch of different ones. This is for a pantry. This is for a bath or like also an office. These are my favorite, but they're so expensive. I've never bought one. Because they're these bins, but you can pull them out like drawers. This is what the rich white ladies on TikTok who pack different kinds of ice use. This is a beauty drawer one. See, this is just the spinny by itself. It's $10. Kitchen. Bin with a slider tray. Now, how does it slide? What do you mean bin with slider tray? Oh, I see. It's got a flat sew on top. God, I love a drawer. They're so cute. Anyway, Clea and Joanna, if you're watching, I'm your biggest fan. I love you. I love you. I don't need your help except emotionally because I can't organize things. But I love you. I want to be on the show just to be there. Let me work for you for free for one day. They are cheaper than the Container Store ones, but I think that's what I like. I'm not sure if they made a conscious decision to do a collab with Walmart so that it would be accessible. That's what I like to think. That's what I hope. But that's what I hope. That's what I hope, and they're so cute. And they're so sweet to each other. I think they're in love. In my headcanon, they are in love. But they both have husbands and children. I agree with whoever said something like this. The flat sew on top. The names I make up are pretty good. I'll be like, have you guys considered calling these tall skinnies? And they'll be like, no, we call them 11 by 4s. And I'll be like, stupid. Call them tall skinnies. They are tall. They are skinny. This is a short fatty, just like me. And it's perfect. Sometimes you need a tall skinny. Sometimes you need a short fatty. Sometimes you need a little baby. You know? This is a short skinny. 11 by 4 what? Give me short fatty right now. This is a short skinny. See how it's short? See how it's skinny. Which is funny because I think it's actually the same width as this one. It literally is. But this is a short fatty. I don't know what to tell you. And that's simply what they're called. And I'm right. Try to tell me I'm wrong. You are wrong. It tells you nothing. Me, I know everything. Short, tall, skinny tells you everything you need to know. I too am a short fatty. And I'm proud. Hey, it's not a square though. It's a rectangle. This is probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 5 inches. That's not a square. This is a rectangle. A short, fatty rectangle. Just like me. / positive. Bing, bang, boom. I'm right. Hallelujah. Holy shit. Where's the Tylenol? I'm thirsty from all this preaching I'm doing. For all the plastic container preaching I'm doing. Short fatties rise up, but not too high. So true, bestie. You're literally right. Okay, we still have little things to fill out here. Y'all don't let me forget. Oh my god, it fell down. Okay, y'all don't let me forget my little wrist thing is on the ground. Let's see. Things I'm grateful for is the next section. I'm grateful for Christmas time. I think it's supposed to be, I'm going to write the home edit stuff. But I mean it for real because it's like something I've wanted to do in the nursery for a while. And I'm thankful that we were able to catch up on our bills so that I could buy them. I'm using a pencil for this. Home edit stuff. I'm grateful for Stream. I'll just do job. I love my job. I love influencing. I love creating a community. I'm thankful for Bath & Body Works since Winter Candy Apple. I love my candles. I'm grateful for them. I only want to write good answers, though, down, I guess. What is everyone in chat grateful for? Everyone give me something you're grateful for. In the chat. TikTok. Oh my so god. I forgot I had a cell phone. It's gonna be cold this week. It might snow on Friday. Oh, it might snow on Friday. I hope everybody can still go to our party. The kids at Nanny being healthy. A job. Oh my god. Stop saying me, guys. You guys are so sweet. Trader Joe. My pug. Adult diapers. Oh my so god. No, you're so true, bestie. I have adult diapers in a tall skinny right now in the bathroom. I don't use them for my period so much, but I feel less bad, especially. I was worried about Phoebe posting it because I was embarrassed. But so many people with uteruses responded and were like, no. Like, once I was almost 30, once I was pregnant, anytime I was really sick, I peed a little bit. So I had to wear diapers. And I was like, thank you. This is my love letter to socially inept. Low of 18. Lil Berry Scone, hopefully not too cold. I hope you guys are okay. Hope your little heater works. I hope Kay's heater's getting fixed. Grateful for my family. I'm grateful for this family. I'm grateful for Cinema Roll. The long-eared wonder pup. 7, stop. 7's actually employee of the month. I'm gonna send you a little ribbon. Oh yeah, what were y'all doing? Was y'all's movie last night? To watch Christmas Carol? I'm glad that you're here. Even if you think Monday's the first day of the week, I'm still glad that you're here. Employee of the month for flirting with you. So true. British children win. I am so grateful for the Muppets. I hope the Muppets are having the best day out of everyone. We had hot chocolate and I gave Myth a tour of my apartment. Christmas. Cute. God, me too. Cute. I love a Widow Strawberry dress. That is the cutest. I'm grateful for Impossible Nuggets. I don't trust someone who dislikes the Muppets. I will say there are people in chat who don't love the Muppets the way that we love them, but I think everyone can appreciate the Muppets. Like, you can't, there's no way, you're a bad dude if you look at me and you say, I think the Muppets are stupid. Because you can't deny, like, the craftsmanship that goes into creating characters that even people who don't really consume Muppet content, like, can look at them and be like, Kermit's real. Like, when you see Kermit on a bike, you're like, right, that makes sense. You don't ever think about the fact that they're puppets. I'm grateful for birds. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You lost your childlike sense of joy and wonder at a little frog on a bike. But I love that you love them. Whoever put the frog beanie in arts and crafts Discord. But he's not a hater. Being a Muppet hater is a red flag. Yes. It's similar to, I saw a creator talking about how, like, people who, like, actively hate children and are, like, really bitchy about it is also, like, a huge red flag. And they're right. Because I have tons of friends who don't want kids and who don't really want to spend, like, time with kids. That's fine. But if you see, like, a kid in a grocery store having a meltdown and you're like, I fucking hate that kid. If that was my kid, I would kick them across the grocery store. Blah, 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 blah. And there are people like that. That's a red flag. You can be like, that's annoying. But, like, that's just a kid being a kid. That's a red flag. Oh my god, I've got to fix my chair. All it does is fall on the ground. It is, I would say it's less normalized in, like, queer spaces like ours. But I definitely know people who are, like, who think that, like, person who doesn't want kids and person who is, like, kind of bullying children who are just being children are the same, and they're not the same. I have a lot of friends who don't want kids who are nice to kids when they see them because they're tiny people and deserve respect. I'm grateful for weed. Oh, it's fair to be scared. They're loud and unpredictable. Similar to a cat. But participating in wider queer spaces in person and online have shown me, no, literally. Just because I don't think I would be a good parent does not mean I hate kids. I love kids. I do not want my own. It's a commitment. I think also, like, I'm not an animal person. I'm not, like, an animal lover. And I'll say things like, oh, yeah, I hate cats. And it's not really true. But I would never see a cat and be like, I'm gonna throw them out the window. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Not literally, you know. Like, kids are loud and sticky and are products of the way their parents raised them. So true. I'm more scared of parents than the screaming child. I hate hearing people yell at their kids. Yes. It's so stressful to hear someone yell at their kids. I feel the way about kids that you feel about cats. A lot of people do. I also would never, I think the other thing that's annoying, and it happens again, it doesn't happen in our community at all, but, like, I see in other people's comments of people being like, I think anytime anyone is saying the sentence of the same, like, vibe, that's like, oh my god, no, like, good for you, but, like, I could never. That's, like, so gross and, like, wild. Like, when you have a friend who is, I am proud of you, Sarah. Here's a little patience peanut for your patience. Anytime I have a friend who's, or anytime, like, I have a friend who's polyamorous, I'm always like, oh, cool. What does that look like for you? Or, like, you know, I don't know. Do you want to discuss a theory on that? I have no idea. I don't actually say those things, but I'm like, oh, cool. It doesn't really affect our relationship or whatever. But, like, people on the internet who are like, no, like, I'm happy for polyamorous people, but, like, I could never, like, I just, like, really can't understand, blah, 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 and they go on, like, a whole tangent about, like, the things that they think are wrong with that, and, like, polyamory is just the first thing I could think of, but people do that with someone having kids, people do that with, like, anything, and I feel like if you're like, oh my god, I could never, anyway, and you, like, kind of keep going on something else, but, like, I feel like it's always, like, a pink flag when someone, like, goes on and on about how they could never do something that you were doing. Like, when I wear a swimsuit and people are like, you're so confident, I could never. If I had your body, I would literally hide it forever, but you're, like, so brave. And I'm like, shut up. Okay. Why are you saying that to me? Nobody is asking you to be polyam. It's like, right, it sounds like the worst is brave. People love brave. When I say they like something, it's almost never right to immediately go out of your way to distance yourself from that thing. Yes. And don't get me wrong, I have, like, done it in the past. I've made mistakes. I'm not a perfect person. But once someone else pointed out, like, here's essentially what you're saying. Like, you're essentially you think that you're making conversation, but you sound like you're just saying, I think what you're doing is stupid. Then, like, I would never, like, now I don't ever do that. I could never share. And I think, like, if I were to say to Phoebe, like, I don't think I could ever do that. Like, I don't know. I love to talk in hypotheticals because I'm not autistic, I guess, and Phoebe hates them because they are. But it's not something I would say, like, on TikTok or, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I could never exist and be fat. Okay. No flight, just fight. Like, it's interesting. It's very passive aggressive. Yes, it's always with someone you don't have a relationship with. If I actually have a relationship with someone, Blake has, like, an open relationship, and we have a lot of discussions about, like, you know, toxic monogamy and positive monogamy and, like, you know, how different things work for different people. Okay, let's keep an eye on that. And, like, I think that's fair and normal, but Blake and I have an existing relationship of, like, 15 years. So, like, but even so, I would never be like, I could never. Let's just watch. But yeah, anything can be toxic or healthy. What are your thoughts? Robert, who are you? Are you here to be nice, or are you here to be not nice? Everybody squint. Finger hovering over the big red button. Tell us about yourself. What's going on with you? Looking for a little attention, or are you looking for nice things? Anyway, long story short, if that's something that you currently do that you know that you're guilty of, please don't do it. I've been guilty of it before. I've been guilty of many things, and once you know better, you should do better. If someone says, I really want kids, or I just love bananas and the Muppets, well, you're in the perfect place. Welcome. Glad that you're here. Help, I just love bananas and the Muppets. The help really got me. Welcome. We've had a lot of suspicious people come in today, Robert. That's all. You're doing great, bestie. I'm glad you're here. That's so fucking funny. Some of us are allergic to bananas. We're just joking, darling. Hi, welcome to stream, LMAO. Robert's gonna go home to their journal and be like, today I thought I was making a friend, but instead I made 110 enemies. Y'all got so suspicious over bananas. It's going good. Us when we see a banana. It's because of the stressful people who've been here lately. It's not really the banana's fault. What else can I do? I love them and they betrayed me. Just bullying. Just bullying new people. You know how it is. I do not know the videos of cats seeing cucumbers. Oh my god, I love the goose. Incredible. But yeah. I went immediately into bully mode. That's why I don't ever ban anyone on first chat. Just about. Obviously, if it's obvious that they are literally bullying, then I'll ban them. But, like, the person who said happy birthday, I was like, who are you? What's your deal? Because we've had... Remember when Bucket of Vibrators got here? I think they're still here. And we were like, Bucket of Vibrators? Who are you? And Bucket of Vibrators was like, I just think it's a funny username. I'm so sorry. Fajit was a good band first chat. I wish I was here for Sub Fajit. Listen, I gotta give that person points for creativity, though, you know? It was creative. That's for sure. It was very creative. I always do a banana when new chat. Have you ever gotten banned on first chat, Robert? Oh, we ought to start calling out bots like Luxie. Now it's a tiny banana. It's because banana means eggplant, if you know what I mean. So that's why it's suspicious. Does it have a face? Hold on. Let me get closer. Not the smaller banana. Now Robert's threatening us with the bananas. Tiny banana is less menacing. What a nice banana. Wow. They're holding the banana like a gun. Put that thing away. Banana Robert's gone mad with power. Help. We didn't ban Robert, and now they're here to put the bananas in chat. Robert's the new main character. Welcome to chat, bestie. Glad that you're here. Anyway, what were we talking about? Trauma. The usual. You know how it is. The worst thing that ever happened when I was cleaning cinema streams was putting my hand in the cup holder and touching a banana peel. No. Will the Wisp, you were the one who said you didn't like bananas, right? That you have a fear of them. Specifically, I believe. Polyamory and people saying I would never. Banana / threat. Hello, we're doing good. Yeah. Please don't ever say to strangers, I would never do the thing that you're doing. I could never do the thing that you're doing. It's not super relevant. Unless they ask, I guess. But then that's a conversation and less of a statement for no reason. Did you guys hear that? There's a baby bird outside. Oh, we're very polyamorous positive. Phoebe and I are not polyamorous, although we do often say, like, it's like we're not polyamorous right now. I would not be... Might start doing it to my straight friends. It's not something we're interested in right now. You know? But we do often say that, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we were, like, also dating someone else at, like, 40. Y'all know people who, like, they get, like, a little bit older and a little bit, like, their kids are grown and they're like, I think I'm also going to start dating other people? / positive. I could see that being us. But it's not something we're, like, we are right now. I feel similarly about when people are like Phoebe used to identify as bisexual and now they're like, I'm a lesbian. That doesn't mean they, like, I feel like it's different for every person, I guess. But, like, they thought they were bisexual at the time, and they felt bisexual, and they identified with being bisexual. So they weren't, like, lying before. You know? Everyone is oops only calling me. How are you bi if you've only dated X gender? Yeah. Yeah. I also feel poly-curious. Polyamory is very fluid. Yeah. Quickballs, I love that you're here, baby. I hope you're having a great day. Makes me feel seen. Yeah. I'm definitely bisexual. I've always felt bisexual before I had the words for it. And then when I had the words for it, I tried to come out to a couple of friends and they were like, bisexuality is not real. It's just a stop on the way to either being gay or it's something that straight people say for attention. And I was like, oh, okay, good to know. That's weird, though, because I really like boys and girls and everyone in between. So I think we use the labels and categories to make it the most sense at the time. No, exactly. Exactly. And, like, Phoebe thought that they were into men at the time. And now they use the word lesbian, which feels better for them. But, like, I don't think it did at the time. I don't know. People, like, not in our community, and honestly, like, not in the past, like, 5 years have I experienced anything, like, biphobic. But when I was in college, for sure, there was a ton of people who were like, bisexual is not real. And I was like, oh, okay. Leaning towards lesbian now, but married to a man, we're leaning towards polyamory. Interesting. I think what's most fun about like our space specifically is I feel like, and I would hope that nobody in our community would ever be like, you can't identify as this when you're this. I myself was super biphobic in high school, even though I was bisexual. There's a lot of pressure to get your label right out on the first try. Yes, no, exactly. And you don't have to. You literally don't have to. People are changing their labels at 40, 50, 60. Right. Bisexuality is super cool, just not what I identify with anymore. No, yeah. I've been every letter in the acronym at one point. Because I'm pretty comfortable looking my assigned sex. But it's so different. There's also, we have a mutual who's like also fairly famous on TikTok. Whose name is Non-Binary Cowboy. Their name's Charlie. And I think they use they, he pronouns. They for sure. But anyway, posted a thing. I think it was friends only, but it was like, they stitched a person, and I didn't watch the person's original video, but essentially like I think it's a cis woman saying essentially how she like is experiencing dysphoria. And I didn't watch the video. I only watched like Charlie's take on it, but Charlie was like, it's so interesting to me that there are cis people who can experience what I would call dysphoria, and there are trans people who are like, oh, I don't really experience dysphoria, like, you know, but I have these things going on. I'm not uncomfortable with XYZ. And Charlie was like, because I feel like I am trans, like the reason that I knew I was trans is because I saw a boy body and I was like, that's what I want. And then I was like, well, that's not fair because it's not what I have. And that's just like one of many examples of how like gender, sexuality, identity, labels, all of it is like very fluid and different from person to person, which is why you should never be like, you can't be this to anyone. Like, you know, I currently don't have a label for sexuality because I truly have no idea what's going on. So fair, bestie. But I'm learning more. It can take time. Yeah, I think it's fair, KJ. Yikes. I'm good if you want to label me with whatever. That is also fair. You are non-binary enough. If you say that you're non-binary, then you are, baby. You are the only one who can know that. I just like 7. That's all I know right now. Some might say you're 7 sexual. As we all are here in this chat. I was once told gender euphoria isn't a good enough indication that I was trans. Hey, I feel like anyone can experience gender euphoria. And I guess correct me if I'm wrong. But like I feel like I am definitely cis. And I experience gender euphoria all the time. When I get my nails done and I'm pretty woman girl. When I get my eyelashes done and I'm beautiful, beautiful woman. That's gender euphoria. That's what it is. You know what I mean? It's me being like, wow, I'm even more girly girl. And if you get eyelashes and you say, I am strong, manly man, boy, or whatever you want to say, then that is also still gender euphoria. You're preaching so hard right now. / positive, thank you. Anyone can experience dysphoria and euphoria. Mine was specifically in the way of euphoria. Right, no. Pretty slay queen. When I can pick up heavy things makes me feel strong, manly man. Exactly. Anyone can experience euphoria, dysphoria. When my legs are not shaved, I hate that. I don't know if I would call it dysphoria because for me personally, that feels like too strong of a word, but I do hate it. I'm always like, I hate my boy legs right now. And Phoebe's always like, they're just normal legs with hair on them. And I'm like, I hate them. But I don't hate them enough to shave them because I'm lazy, so. I am only she in the way that the skirts go swish, swish. I think, I saw a Black creator say it much more eloquently, but, like, it's hard to separate androgyny from non-binary because, like, that's all you see. as far as like any sort of representation. So like it is fair that you're having a hard time with it. That's all I was trying to say. I love smooth leg, but the energy it takes is a lot sometimes. I wouldn't say it's about the sensory. It's definitely about the gender. I can't tell if there's hair on my leg right now. But it's like when I put on a dress and I can see the hair on my legs, I'm like, boo. Hate that. I know what gender things make me uncomfortable. It's a better indicator to figure out my wacky gender usually is. I'm really happy with gender. I follow a couple of gender fluid folks on TikTok. Gender fluid was the first like hashtag when I was like 11 that I would like click on the internet. Not because I felt like I was gender fluid, but it was because I was always attracted to people who could like, and honestly, I think it was probably mostly about like the confidence of being like, today I'm this. The confidence of people who can switch like aesthetics that are very different is also like the same type of thing that I would say like I was attracted to as a young person. Does that make sense? Part of it is probably also the trauma of not really having a lot of choices in my own body as a kid, but it was like gender fluid was the first like hashtag I remember like looking up. And then I found androgyny, and it's just perfect that I married the love of my life who looks like that, because that's everything I've ever been attracted to. No worries. I like smooth dolphin leg, but not in a woman way. So fair. I can't be bothered with my labels anymore. It makes my brain hurt. I think also there are people who, I was telling Phoebe this yesterday, I think there are like, gender apathy is a way of explaining the way I experience gender to people, and it's the most effective way of explaining it to people. Interesting. I think that makes total sense. Gender's so funny because like I don't understand how stressful people in the world can be like, you shouldn't be allowed to have gender affirming surgery, when like if I got a boob job to have perfect high like titties, that is gender affirming to me. It's just that it's the same gender. You know what I mean? Like it's not, I'm not switching anything. It's just the same, like that, but that's what it is. Gender, no thanks. I've tried enough of the options. I'm opting out. So fair, bestie. Cis people get way more gender affirming surgeries all the time, literally. And I don't really have a label for that. Listen, it's not giving cisgender, Lil Barry. Lip injections and shit can be gender affirming, literally. Going to the gym and working out to like change your muscles, that's gender affirming. And maybe not just gender affirming. I think it's also strengthening, and like you can definitely, it's possible to have a healthy relationship with the gym, to be clear. I'm not shitting on people who go to the gym. But like it would still be, part of it is gender affirming. Yeah. Gender's like a chore to me, not in an eggy way, but in like nothing at the buffet looks good kind of way. I love everyone in chat talking about how they experience gender. Canceling my gender membership. They just don't want trans people to have the right to gender. So true. People are mean and stupid. I'm glad everyone's here. Putting this in my back pocket for when the toilet conversations gets brought up. Gender, too exhausting, let me sleep. Gender, I thought you said gander. I came dressed as a goose. Here I am, ready to be a goose. That's a line for, not for me, but anyone who wants to identify with that can have it. I think it's funny. I've wanted to say it for like 10 minutes now. It's so upsetting I have to show it to everyone who sees me. It's not their business. You're right. Goose gender. But would not gender if not imposed upon me. Gender, I hardly know her. Gender, I thought you said dander. Here's your head and shoulders. Good luck to your GF, Jimmy. Goose gender. I'll tell somebody clip it and Phoebe will make it into a TikTok. Welcome back, Socially Enough. We're talking about gender again. Per usual, we're having the Gender Monday conversation. I've never fit in like any of my other cousins do because I'm gay. Teeny Mina, are you the gay cousin? Write it in the planner. Gender Mondays. Here for funsies, if you're trying to post a link, it won't let you. Or if you're posting anything with a period in it, it thinks it's a link. So you have to spread it out. Write it in the planner. Gender conversations. That's on there for Monday. It's okay, you're not in trouble. Thank you, I appreciate it. IDK if I'm the gay cousin, but I certainly hope I am. Dwayne, you're my gay cousin. Dwayne, when are you going to be here? It's almost Christmas. If you come right now, you'll be here in time for Christmas. I was the emo cousin for sure. I am also the gay cousin. I love this poll. Thank you. I'm on my way right now. Goose. I'm the who is that cousin. I've trans multiple of my friends' genders. Now, Art by Alec, I really thought you said translated. And I was like, I love that. You're just introducing people in Italian. I thought I was the gay cousin, but then my other cousin came out. I'm no longer I probably am the who is that cousin now, but I used to definitely not be. I was at everything all the time. I was planning things. Battle for gay cousin dominance. It's the only way, Lunar Raccoons. I'm sorry, but you have to battle. I have a cousin who came out as trans at 12. How are they? Are they okay? /positive? They're doing good? After my wedding, I'm going feral. I'll be getting more tattoos. Teeny Mina, that's kind of what I did. I had one tattoo at our wedding, and it was just my thigh one. I would say it was on purpose, but it wasn't. Not having pink hair was on purpose. I wanted, like, everyone to have natural colored hair because I wanted them to look cool. Not cool. They would have looked cool if they were bright colors. But I wanted everything to, like, match. And if someone had, like, green hair, it wasn't going to go with the vibe, you know? And now it's funny because I have pink hair all the time. And, like, if I had had pink hair at the wedding, it would have been fine. I don't think I would have been upset. But I knew that, like, I have no regrets. And I don't think anyone was mad. She wished my little brother was gay so she could stick it to be my dad having 2 gay children. My brother came out as bi. Of course you have pink hair and pronouns. But after I'll become a goth dream. 2 of my cousins, the opposite side of family, came out after I did. Oh, that's nice. I'm the estranged queer cousin that people randomly remember exists. That's me. I don't go to anything on my side of the family. I don't really talk to most of my cousins or my parents. I was gonna say something. I was definitely gonna say something. Look how small I am because my chair won't stay up. My little chair's farting. Can you hear it? I'm one of 5 kids and 4 of us are either gay or trans. A lot of my family follow me on Instagram. Pocket size Morg. I'm so small. I'm just so small. I'm so tiny. I don't know how I do it. Y'all, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Sorry about that. But yeah. I feel like I have so many cousins, number one. Thank you, 7. But I'm definitely the gay cousin. And probably the biggest disappointment, I would say. Because I'm not religious at all and everyone else is. I am the favorite grandchild. By far, for sure. I'm definitely the favorite. Maybe not as much now. I'm the queer cousin, but then I had another cousin come out only to me. And isn't interested in being as aggressively queer. You're my gay cousin too. What does that mean? She'll be like, they're texting me late at night. I'm sure it's fine. I'm the trans cousin who showed up to family events after the first couple of years of COVID with super dual voice without ever coming out. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So in our like baby list of names, we have like 3, and gender's fake. Okay, we all know that. We're all there. My, husband is trans, but we do have like a list of boy girl names, okay? And if they change it and they don't like it, that is fine. But anyway, we have like 3 boy names and like 11 girl names. And then I was like, if we have a son and he's trans, I'm going to be like, I don't know if you found any names. I was like, we have to keep this list forever. Because we're not having 11 kids. I'm the queer cousin who married a trans man. And they're all good. Every one of them is good. So I can't possibly get rid of any of them. Girl names are easier. Gotta keep it just in case. Consider the name I have for a gift. I keep the receipt for exchanges. Yeah. Exactly. Give your child a name menu to pick from if they ever want to change it. I really hope. And now I'm listening to one part of that Couple D conversation. It's a small world, Abby. Make NB names list also. That's true. She's so valid for that. Not valid for shouting it in the company of homophobic relatives. Boo. Here's a reference list to start for your name search in case it's helpful. It is hard to find whimsical boy names that won't get them beat up in school. My kid's first name changes on me, but the rest are up to them to fund. I'm so glad. Congratulations, Gremlin Cutie. Proud of you. Excited for you to help others and also use your massive brain. The girl names are fun. That's all I gotta say. Hee hee hee. I get to work from home. Hell yeah. For your office, here's a little patience peanut for being so patient. It's this piece of paper I folded really small. You can put it on your wall. Stemmies rise up. It's a big day. I like to think that our kid will trust us enough to be like, I'm having some trans feelings. And then, like, it would be a continual conversation. And then, like, if they wanted to change your name, that, like, I would love to be a part of it. But also, it's not actually my business. And I know that, and I know that, and I know that. But I would love if they let us help. We're definitely going to be the parents who, like, I will be, like, supportive. But I will look at Phoebe and be like, did you see that our kid is wearing yellow pants with a paisley shirt that doesn't match, with a jacket that doesn't really fit, with 2 different socks? And Phoebe will be like, you have to let them express themselves. And I'll be like, I know. I'm letting them express themselves. I'm going to say nothing. Similar to, like, your parents. If you watch Big Mouth, Jesse's mom, I feel like, is a really good example of this, because she's like, I don't want my daughter dressing like a whore, but also I want her to be able to express herself and not be afraid of her own, like, sexual power or something like that. And, like, that will be me. I'm struggling with the name change because my family isn't awesome, so it's anxiety for me. That's fair. Your birthday didn't have a middle name, Seven? That's true. It's a lot of, you have to put your kid before the rest of your family. So you have to be like, that's not who they are. But it's exhausting. That's so fair. We have relatives who don't correctly gender Phoebe, and we have to correct them all the time. So, my mother got tired of giving her kids middle names. Seven, how many siblings do you have? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Because in my head, you have, like, 1. And you don't, like, they live on another planet. They're far away. I have 2 middle names. You can borrow one. Please say 7. 3, technically 4. Interesting. Oh my god, on the way home yesterday, we were driving for a long time. Phoebe actually drove, first of all. If you see Phoebe, say congratulations and good job. Genuinely. And they were driving and they were like, so, we want 2 kids, right? And I was like, yeah. Yeah. And they were like, just 2. No more, right? And I was like, because I've always wanted 3. And then Phoebe, since we've been together, has always been like, I don't want 3. I want 2 because I don't want there to be a middle kid. I was the middle kid. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, I want 3 because, like, I'm really close with my youngest brother. My name is Morgan and my pronouns are she, her. If you want to drop your name and your pronouns in the chat, you can. If you want to say that you're trying something out, you can also do that. Oh my god, I bet it is Victoria. Is your dad here? He's gonna hear you complaining. 2 older sisters and older brother, and then my dad had another kid like 2 years ago, but my brain doesn't consider him a brother because I'll likely never see him. I didn't know you had a secret baby around. I mean, I guess they're not around. Baby, you decide what your pronouns are. It's however you feeling. I'm the secret baby. So true, 7. Aw, dang. Oh, you're so fast. Thank you, 7. I mean, thank you, Myth. Normal pronouns. My dad isn't to blame. He didn't come up with it and has heard my complaints on many occasions. That was so fast. You're on it, Myth. But yeah. I don't think I would ever give our kid 2 middle names, even though we have so many names that we really like. My dad is responsible for my brother's name. Well, it's like I always say. Thank you, mods. Our mods work very hard. And my voice gives out, I guess. Moxie, they, them. I think literally who knows. Moxie, I had no idea that was your name. I love it. I thought your username was Moxie, like, you know. They got Moxie. Shout out to the mods. Love y'all. Oh my god, Drakey. You know what you should do? You should date them. Just start dating every mod you see. Someone was being stressful, 7. It's alright, Myth got it. They were on it. Gonna date all the mods. Gotta collect them all. Myth, 7, Dorian, and all of the mods, I love you. Collect them like the Pokemon. So true. Not a stressful person. They're always here. And I think on TikTok, gender's confusing, so are names. Listen, cute. Love Moxie. Big fan. I'm a mod stan. I say this all the time. I probably will never change my name. I don't think I would. But I don't like my name that much. But I think the thing is I don't like the name that I have. But I think the name that I have fits me. And it's easy, and I love Morgan May. That's so cute. You know what I mean? But if I was naming a kid, I would not name it Morgan. I want one of those t-shirts that's got all the Beatles names on it, but instead it's all the mods' names. That's what we should make. Hang on. It's like 7, I would say like 7 and Dorian and Myth and Caitlin and me. Count me in for an order of 50. I would never name my kid Paige, but I think it fits me, yeah. My full name is very dramatic and sentimental. I bet it sounds regal. I'm not going to make it on Canva because I am going to leave soon because I have to pee really bad, number 1, and I'm really excited to clean in the nursery, number 2. I am for real. I have all the supplies. We could sell it on our website. I'll ask Phoebe. I bet they'd like it. Name your price. But yeah. I don't know. Overall, feeling pretty good. Liking everything. Tell your dad we said hi, Victoria. But yeah. I have to go. I have to go because it is time for me to go clean. Oh no, I have an ad, but I can't see. Wait. I can see, but I can't hear. And it's, you know, it's that time of day. It's time to go. We gotta go. I will give you cleaning energy, Dwayne. I'll send you specific videos of me cleaning. Thanks, I'm very excited. I'll see you tomorrow. No, Phoebe will see you tomorrow. I'll see you a little bit, probably. That's really it. Okay. I love you. Thanks for being here. Goodbye. Goodbye.